one and only Lugavelz. You get me? It's another
Lugavelz.
tremendous day, the tremendous show. All thanks to Jaja, the Almighty. I'm with my boy, UK Laughs.
No, love for having me, man. Love for
Come on,
having
my
me.
bro. Love every time.
I just want to say, this place is crazy, you know.
What you saying, it's lit?
Yeah, this setup is mad.
Come
This
on,
setup is mad still.
We're uptown, innit?
We're
You don't know
uptown.
where,
I
but
didn't
we're
know-
uptown.
I didn't know you was living like this, though.
Come on, man.
It's a long way from the hood. It's a long way from the...
I don't live in the hood no more, man. I live in uptown anyway, man.
Okay.
You get me? And
okay.
it's just gonna keep on escalating.
Amen.
You get me?
Amen.
You get me?
Amen.
But yeah, my boy, how's your day been so far, man?
It's been a long day, man. It's been a long day, you know, content and all of that. But we thank God anyway, man. We thank God.
Trust me. It's only right, man. So we're just gonna get straight into it because my boy UKL, he's been on the scene for a very long time. And there's a lot of things I don't even know about you.
Yeah.
Because obviously I know your name's not UK Loves, innit? So like,
Yeah,
what's your name first and foremost?
It's actually Nick, man. It's Nick. It's
Nick, yeah?
Yeah.
What, just Nick? Or-
Nicholas, but Nick for short, innit?
Okay. You don't look like a Nicholas.
I don't
to be
look like
honest.
a...
You look like an Andre or a Dante or something.
What's your goes?
Daniel, innit?
You don't look like a Daniel.
Fair
You don't
enough.
look like a Daniel.
A lot of people say that, but Daniel, I am, innit? Daniel in the Lions, then I know you know about that story.
I hear
get
you. I
me?
hear you. Very, very, very spiritual.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
First of all, I want to ask you a question. What's your opinion on me as a page? Am I a troublemaker?
No, do you know what it is? I don't really, like, do you know what it is? People have the, like, I think they stereotype these type of, like, drill, what do they call? Blog pages, drill pages?
Blog page, media.
Alright, cool. Media platforms of being kind of troublemakers and promoting certain things. But when you deep it, like, cool, let's bring it back to the news, like the
Okay.
actual news. The news, like the Daily Mail, all these things. What do they talk about and what do they promote?
Violence.
Yeah, because it's a
Tragedy,
story, innit?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if your job is to, what's it called, alert people or tell people about what's going on, I don't really see it as troublemaking. I just see it as like, you're just telling man what's going on, innit?
Yeah.
No?
If something happens, I'm going to have to report it, you know?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. So when I've heard in the past people saying that, yo, it's these guys' fault that this is happening and that's happening, I don't really think it's that.
Oh, so that's your opinion on pages in general? Like, is that how you feel about the Shade Borough?
Do you know what it is? The shade, because when I deep it, look, even though I'm in this podcast limelight and social media stuff, I'm kind of like new to this stuff, so I don't really know about bare things. But I follow all of these things, like Shade Borough, that's obviously your thing. I'm just trying to think about other places, other platforms. Tell me what other big platforms are there?
There's a Lambeth Joe news page.
Okay, yeah, cool.
There's a West London page that covers everything that happens in West London.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, I didn't even know that, boy. That's crazy.
It
A
gets-
lot of
that
shit
one
be
gets
going
very-
on in West.
Yeah,
You
that
get
one
me?
gets very violent. Like, there's no filter on that one. But yeah, man, there's all types of media in the scene right now, man. I feel like the media's strong as well.
Yeah.
The media's strong. We it's not always violence as well. We uplift the people, like.
Yeah, no, it is. It's not. It's always a story, innit?
Yeah,
So
it's a story.
I don't know. There could be something going on with certain celebs' love life or this. Or alright, cool. Let's even say Stormzy and Maya Jama, because I see that stuff about them breaking up again. So that's something that you would cover. All these other places would cover.
Yeah.
But I noticed that I think the Shade Room. I'm sure people have said that, like, the Shade Room, they comment on shit that they shouldn't be commenting on. So
Oh, the shade
They're a bit-
Shade Room's the American one. The Shade Bar is the one in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Are they linked up or are they their own separate?
No, I think they're their own separate, you know.
Okay.
But they just took. They
It's a
kind of
good
took
name,
the Shade. Yeah, they took the Shade Room.
They're
thing.
shady. That's what I'm saying. They're a bit shady.
But that's their niche, innit?
Yeah,
That's their
yeah.
niche. But obviously, they invade people's privacy.
Okay.
They invade people's privacy.
Alright, cool. When it comes to that aspect, I feel like that's a bit like, do you know what it is? Have we even got privacy in life anyway? When you actually deep it.
Should we?
Of course we should, but when you deep it, look, even when it comes to cases, when it comes down to people trying to get on man's phone or in man's soul, you know what these jakes like to do. So really and truthfully, if they can do it, I feel like that's a bad like kind of thing to kind of
I hear where you're going with it. I hear where you're going with it. Obviously,
but I don't feel like anything's private. So it depends. Cool. Let's just say you was a drill page, you've hacked into someone's phone, and you got information from them. Now that's a mad thing.
Yeah.
Then you're moving like FBI.
Yeah.
Most, you know what I'm saying? You're moving like the SWAT team and doing some mad investigating. But if something is out in the open and you found it, then obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people as well be self-snitching and be like putting things out there because they want people to know about it, you know?
That does happen. That does happen. How would you feel about it if you, let's say you done a drill tomorrow. Let's say you done a drill tomorrow.
My drilling days are over. I don't know about drills.
But hypothetically.
Yeah.
And then you saw that drill on a page.
Yeah, but then that means it's my fault.
That's what I was asking.
Because really and truthfully,
is that your fault or is...
Of course it's my fault.
Okay.
Because bro, what type of drill? Obviously, drills that man might have partaken back in the day or other people, you're bellied up or you're ready. How is anyone gonna know? The only way, because look,
you didn't do your job properly.
Because I'll be real with you, I've done a lot of things in life, and there's a lot of things that I've done that people will never know that man's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't see how that is not your fault. If you've done something bait and you put it out there, or you've done something without a belly, or like, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? Because look, furthermore, I went to jail for something, and we went, obviously, it's a long story, but it was a violent disorder. It ended up being a violent disorder. That was all on camera. So it was on their little local newspaper, on the internet, all these things. Obviously, that's my fault, innit? Because obviously...
You got caught because it was on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the same type of... You know, there's certain man, they do drills or they do something and they start talking about it. Or there might not be no evidence that's them, but they've said something a bit cheeky. You know, this is the UK rap scene or whatever, how these how road man move. They say something a bit cheeky. They put a little subliminal message and they say da 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 da, or how's this guy doing? Like, so it's a bit like people are gonna pick up on it and they're gonna say, "Oh, do you reckon this guy?" You know what I'm saying?
And that's the fault of the person.
Yeah, I think that's the fault of the person, man.
Okay, all right. You're the first person I've seen that hasn't blamed the pages for incriminating. You're basically saying everything the pages are covering, the only reason they know is because that person made a mistake.
Let's be honest. A lot of people do things to... Like that, cool. I've even seen little videos of people dissecting man's raps. So man will be rapping about something and they'll be talking about something. And they're talking about something that, you know, that's happened. Like they might be talking about, I don't know, 3 man got bun at one day or something. These times you're seeing on the news around this particular time that a shooting happened and 3 man got bun. Like you're going to kind of connect the dots, innit?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, innit? Me personally, look, in this day and age, I feel like back in the day, people weren't really so open about what they was doing.
Yeah.
So nowadays, people want to be in the limelight.
The clout era.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's a clout era. So people want to make it known that, yo, man's done this or this has happened. So when someone picks up on it, like your platform or maybe the Shade Borough, like if it's right there in their face and this is what they cover, of course they're gonna pick up on it and talk about it.
100%. 100%.
So
100%.
That's just from what I've seen. I can't really blame these pages for, like, you know what I'm saying? Because really and truthfully, even if like a page has put something, let's put in my instance. Let's just say I've done something bait, and I've put a video up on my public snap, but I've deleted it.
Yeah.
But it's mad bait, and then someone's took it, screen recorded it, sent it to one of these pages. They're going to cover it.
Yeah. Is that your fault for?
Yeah, it's my fault because
place?
really and truthfully, come on, man. Like, but as it's their platform and their lidge. And they're not thinking about you getting birded.
Yeah.
They're just
That's not their concern.
That's what I'm saying. So, obviously, don't get twisted. If I was in that predicament, I'll be fuming because I'll be thinking, these motherfuckers got me in jail. But at the same time, you got the root cause is myself. Because if I didn't put that up, then someone wouldn't been able to take advantage and use it and put it on their thing, no?
Yeah.
Come on,
that's
man.
how people should think, though. That's how people don't think.
But I don't know what people are thinking. So what are people basically saying that you're the cause of stuff or shade?
I linked up with M24 the other day. And he said that I'm the cause. He had a back and forth with a guy from his block. Guy from his block wanted some clout.
Yeah.
Started joining out M24.
I think I saw that saying that he's not
putting on for he's not putting on for no one on the block. He ain't feeding no one in jail.
Yeah, I see
That's what he's saying. But so I'm covering it. I'm like, right, this is what someone's saying about M24, who's supposed to be the guy in A.
Yeah.
M24's responded, called him a little ant. You know what I mean? They had a back and forth. I've covered the back and forth. He's entertaining the guy, by the way. I've met him. I met M24, and then he said, "I'm the reason that happened because I covered it. I gave attention to it, and I influenced him to do."
But I don't think I even saw it on your thing. I might have seen it on someone else's.
Yeah. No, I got told to delete it. Innit? I got told to delete it because I'm not a prick. So if someone pops up to me and says this can really incite, like this can lead to something bigger, which is what people in A-Town were messaging me. I'm gonna remove it because I'd rather not have an altercation because of something I posted.
Of course,
I have a heart.
Yeah.
Obviously, other pages they're not so nice. Yeah.
But I swear, M24 and whoever this guy was weren't for you to see it. Weren't it on their public thing?
Public, yeah.
So if it's on their public thing, then so
do
they
you
must
see
have
what I mean,
deleted it
though?
before you deleted it. Then no.
No.
So they're asking you to delete it, and they still get on their thing.
They're asking me to delete it. It's still in the public eye.
But it's still on their personal platform as well.
Still on their personal platform.
So what's it to take another person just to do it?
Yeah.
That doesn't have the same respect as you.
That's what I'm trying to say. But that's what I'm trying to say. Some people don't take that what's the word? People don't.
I know what word
self-blame.
Yeah.
Self-blame. You know what I mean? But it's not always hood drama as well. I cover sales. I cover like the music industry and the positives, and you know what I mean, how we can build and grow as an industry.
Yeah, because furthermore, I always see you talking about like, I think like, you know, when certain people are kind of like, obviously they're not really pushing the piece, let's be honest, but they're kind of like push, like it looks like they're pushing the piece, or they might be bigging up their own up or something. I see you always like, yeah, man. Like I think this is a first step for like people to stop like coming together and So I feel like you're on what
I try to keep it. Yeah, I try to keep it positive.
Positivity in it.
Positivity in it. Positivity. It doesn't always have to be negative on social media. You don't need to post something negative for it to go viral. We can spread positivity as well. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. But maybe that's why my man was saying that it's your fault, basically. Or wait, what did he say again?
He said everything that happens on his block or everything that happens in London is because of me. It's because I give attention. It's because I give attention to it.
Cool. Maybe because your thing's popping. And because you put it up,
so basically, that's what you say. Because I'm the bigger page, I have a bigger responsibility. Is basically what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Because all them Lambeth pages were posting it as well, but he doesn't care about them because I have the bigger platform.
Yeah, because you've got more people watching your stuff. So maybe let's just say you didn't put it up. Maybe less people would have seen it. But I know I would have definitely seen it even if you didn't put it up because I know I didn't see it off your thing.
Okay,
you get me?
Okay, I hear that.
So I understand where he's coming from.
And I take some self blame as well. I take some accountability. That's it, accountability.
If I was in your predicament, I wouldn't even see it as. Me personally, if I don't really know you, man, I would probably have kept it up because I'm thinking, what's the point?
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, because you're dealing with whatever artist or you're dealing with or you're chatting to, you probably don't want to, like, have a man to be thinking, oh, fuck this guy and da-da-da-da. Because I ain't heard no one say, fuck you.
Yeah.
Or people be like, oh, I don't, like, my man just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on out here. People might despise you.
Yeah.
You get me? But I don't really know, innit?
Apparently, man. Apparently. Some people love me, some people hate me, some people understand the page, some people don't, like, get why I cover drama or rap. I keep it to rap.
Yeah,
keep it to rap.
That's your main genre
like you said,
thing, innit?
It's a story, so I have to cover the positives and the negatives.
Yeah.
I have to cover the drama between M24 and this guy because in M24's next song he might rap
Speak
about
it,
and the people might be confused. It's my job to let the people know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, cool. In general, how did you, like, before I even ask you, how did you get started doing that? Obviously, man like Nick.
Yeah.
Nicholas. Like, where are you from out there?
I'm from South. I'm from South. I'm not really there much now.
But whereabouts in South are you from? Like, where did you grow up?
Lewisham.
Oh, Lewisham, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewisham, brother.
Lewisham,
borough.
Well, you know Lewisham.
Of course.
You know it is, our perception is, because you're from West, we see you lot as, like, across the river, you don't know what's going on over here.
Alright, cool. Do you know why that's so funny, yeah? I'm sure one of these DBE youths, the other day, big man, this kind of pissed me off, I'll be honest. I see my brother sent it to me, and one youth was saying, I forgot Dookie's name, but he's saying, West youths stay in West, and we don't like to,
I saw that.
We don't like to leave
that.
our area.
I saw that. And that's true, though.
Do you reckon?
That's true, man. Your whole lifestyle's in West.
All right, let me tell you something. The man them get onto me, and they call me like a South youth sometimes. There's stages where the man don't see me for time, and they be like, oh, this guy's a strikes in South or something. Yeah. One thing about, imagine this, even one girl said to me the other day, she was like to me, you know bare roads, like, in London, like, why didn't you become like a taxi driver? I said, bro, you think my up won't jump in and get me down and be like, who's that, Luke? You know what I'm saying? She was like, no, black. I said, look, it don't matter. Because I've jumped in black taxis when I was doing road, innit?
Yeah.
But
you know, they know it off by heart. Like, they know.
I know. Basically, I've been about in London, innit? So.
Doing what? Doing what?
Obviously doing stuff, innit? Like, I've lived in certain different places and I've got connections when I deep it, people are sometimes surprised of who I know.
Yeah.
I got connection. Obviously, I'm from West.
Yeah.
I got hella connections in Northwest.
Yeah.
North, East, and South. But my biggest connections, apart from West, is Northwest and South.
Okay.
You get me? Like, a lot of things be happening in West, yeah? And man have been calling me, and they're like, where are you? I'll be like, yo, I'm in Bricky, or I'm in Lewisham, or I'm here. You know, come on, man, I'm connected, man. I got people that love me from a lot of different places. And see, especially South, I'm always in South.
I hear you.
So when man are talking about, man don't like to leave West, man's not really in West like that. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. Man, like, obviously cool.
You're the outlier though. You're the outlier.
No, I feel like there's bare man like that.
You're the outlier.
Down, because I've got bridges from South. Do you know what's funny though? I feel like South youths don't really come West like that. They'll come uptown. Yeah. They'll come like, Central and that because it's West WC1 or wherever they're coming to. But remember, West, look, when you think about West, I feel like it kind of starts from Grove. Grove, Harrow Road, that's where it starts. You got Harrow Road, Grove, Bush, Acton, obviously Oxford Road leads up to Hayes, you got Hounslow, you got this, you got that, you got Norfolk, all these places where they don't say W, but it's all West. Yeah. You get me? So
there's
West is a big dynamic of West. So when men are talking about coming West, I feel like they're talking about they're coming Central, WC1 and that. There's no one around there, bro. Yeah. That's not no one's block. Yeah. But when you come into our sides and that, you know what I'm saying?
Just be real with me. Does Grove have a block?
What do you mean?
Is there a block of flats in Grove?
There's bare estates. We got hella estates, bro.
You know the perception is that you lot live in fancy houses. That you see the Downing Street houses and that. That's our South perception is. That's where you lot live.
But you know why it's mad though? Because I can take you to roads in South, North, Northwest that look like that as well. But alright, cool. You see Grove. One thing about Grove, I always said this: you can't be if you was doing road, you can never be broke in Grove because in Grove you got the rich and the poor right next to each other. Like I'm talking about. Like let's say for example, there's an estate called Brunel Estate. Yeah, this estate it's a rundown estate.
I've heard of it.
And right next to the estate, on like the back roads, man might catch someone with a 18s or an AP, like a ledge guy that's walking, going to their yard or something, or coming to do something around there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but there's hella estates, bro. Like, you know what I think? I feel like, do you know what it is? The man them's done music videos where they've shown like the nice size or da-da-da-da-da. But I can't lie, we got hella blocks. Like, look, if I break down Grove is like a square. Yeah. That's why like a square, yeah. Powys, P block, is there. Then to the right, we got Latimer, and then to the other right, if this is making sense, because I know the angles might be a bit mad, we got a place called Sutton's. Yeah. And then to that, so this is making a square, right? Yeah. There, Goulburn. So, and like Powys, there's a couple of estates in Powys, so around that vicinity, because Brunel was part of that vicinity. Yeah. Then Latimer, there's bare different blocks. I can't lie, Edward Wood.
When you say blocks, you're talking about proper blocks, like proper not apartments.
But ain't...
you're not talking about apartments.
Bro, ain't you been Carnival, bro?
Nah.
You've never been Carnival?
I'm not a Carnival guy.
You've never been Notting Hill Carnival, bro?
No.
Alright, cool. So, this is what I'm saying. You're just assuming that it's like that. If you come to Grove, I will take you to Grove. Yeah. We might have to do it one of these days. We might have to do a tour of the Ladbroke community, and I'll show you all the blocks. You get me? I'll get a fire key, I'll go into the blocks, you'll see everything that's going on.
You know, I got lost in Grove once. I was by some huge flat. I'm walking, all of a sudden I'm at Shepherd's Bush Station.
Oh, so you might have been, that's what I'm saying, you might have been Edward Woods, because, so basically, like, cool. See Grove, yeah? You know why Grove is unique? Because we got 3 boroughs in one. So...
Oh yeah, Westminster.
So we got Westminster.
Yeah.
The majority of Grove is Kensington and Chelsea, innit? But there's a large portion of it that's Westminster. Then we got Kensington and Chelsea, and then there's literally a couple back roads, which maybe I think that's where you was, which is Hammersmith and Fulham. Yeah. So Edward Woods. Yeah. I'm sure one half of their estate, or I don't think it's the whole. It's not the whole estate. I think it's one half of their estate.
It's a tall block.
Yeah, and there's blatantly a tall block.
Yeah.
And there's other little small blocks. Yeah. But that is Hammersmith and Fulham. And obviously, there's like a little tunnel underneath.
Yeah, that's it.
Westfield, isn't it?
That's it.
So,
you know, like the back of your hands. I respect it.
You get me? Man might be snapping and that. Niggas might figure, where's man in Deptford or something? What's going on? There's no blocks around there, trust me.
No, I hear you. You change the
I'm
perception.
Telling man, anybody that thinks that West... and you know what's funny? I'm so happy that you said this as well. There was a stage, yeah? Basically, when I came out of jail 2019... I never been to True Favors prior, yeah? And I was going True Favors a lot.
You might make it sound like it's a tourist attraction.
No, obviously.
I said True Favors like it's a tourist attraction.
Bro, it was obviously I never been there. And my bedroom was saying to me, yeah, one of my South presidents, yeah, can we go True Favors? And I was like, yeah, I heard people like saying da 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 da. I've gone there now, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, there was bare goons outside there. And I was like, bro, what's going on? Brother, I was bucking bare West youths, bro.
What, outside True Flavors?
Yes, youths that I know. I'm all bucking youths from hounds. I'm like, yo, my brother, I'm all seeing this guy and that guy.
Yeah.
I swear down. Big man thing.
That must have been a nice day. Still, that's an off day.
I'm telling you, bro. So I feel like, no, look, especially, man can't say that. She strikes, I'm about. I'll be everywhere. Internationally and in England and in London. So all of this chat about West youths, I don't want to put words in his mouth. I don't know if he said man I shook to go south or he said that man. Did he say something like that? I'm not too sure, but I'm telling you,
man, stay in your lane.
I'm telling you, whoever that dookie is,
yeah,
I can put my life in it that I'm more in south than him. Remember I said this.
Yeah.
If I vlogged my whole life and what I do, and the south youths assistant to it that know me, and I'll be like, yeah, he's not even lying. So he's about.
You know what Catford is?
Of course.
You know Catford.
I know Lewisham Borough is a big borough.
Cool. That, you
get me? A lot of people don't even know that it's a borough. People think that it's Lewisham's one place.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to what? SC13, SC4, SC6, SC7, all these mad postcodes in the one borough. Trust me. I was there yesterday. What? That's why it's so funny. I was there, bro. One of my guys, I was in SC. Yeah, I was around there. You get me?
No, you've been about. I can't lie. You've been about.
I was there chilling.
Oh, you there?
Come on, man. I'm around.
You've been about. I can't lie. You've been about. You've been about.
That's why when the girl was saying to me, oh, I feel like you know, because I do know bare roads. If I didn't have like, I've noticed here more time. If man's driving, man use Waze or Saturn or like them type of things to see the speed cameras and certain things. But really and truthfully, man, don't really need it, man. Man might, sometimes you might get a bit lost or da. But really and truthfully, man know where man's going. You know what I'm
saying? I hear you. So where's home? West is home, yeah?
Yeah, West is home. I obviously born and raised Ladbroke Grove, innit? All my life, innit?
Right now in Ladbroke Grove, there's some crazy things going on. 15-year-olds, you know what I mean, losing their lives.
Man, it's sad, man.
When did West get like this, Car?
I'll be honest, West is kind of this, and that's another thing. I feel like, all right, cool. In London, I feel like the most crime-ridden places are south and east secretly. But West has... Actually, furthermore, look. I feel like everywhere in London is brazy. All right, cool. Compared to back in the day, I feel like South was just always had that.
Yeah.
Because, look, cool. Even when I was growing up, I used to listen to bare... I used to listen to bare these normies, bro. You know when gigs was like, coming up and all these PYGs and SI and all that. They was talking grease. They was the founders of... Do you know what I think? Yeah. When it comes down to founders of talking wild, I feel like American youths, ARAB is top notch. I'm an ARAB legend.
He's self-snitching.
I feel like...
self-snitching.
And I feel like Snap Capone, I'm not hearing it.
He's the closest thing. He's the closest thing to ARAB, right? I'm telling
you, he listened. When he was young, he was probably listening to the My Man.
He's got a line where he's like, I shot a nigga dead on a Sunday. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, ARAB or Snap?
Snap Capone.
Yeah, so that's a one tune I probably ain't heard. I'll be honest. But I feel like them youths started talking grease. So maybe that's why South was kind of known. Because you see from them days, I got family members. It's funny here as well. I got bare family members from South. So my auntie lived in Peckham and my auntie lived in Junction. And I was always there.
Yeah.
You get me? Junction, I don't really used to see goons. Like, I'll be honest, where my auntie lived in Junction, I don't really see goons around there. But when I was in Peckham, there was a stage here. I was living at my auntie was a foster mum. I was living in her yard. And man seeing goons. I'm seeing like well-known goons pulling up like all these kind of rappers. They're hailing up the
ones in the YouTube videos.
Yeah, they're hailing up youths that lived in my auntie's foster house, innit?
Yeah.
Because obviously they're part of their whole little whatever clique they had in Peckham around them times, innit? Because man will go around there, man seeing goons.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, man seeing bare Jakes goons and that. But I feel like even from back then till now, west, northwest, east, and south. Do you know what it is? I feel like there's places in West now that weren't turned before.
Yeah.
Basically. So alright, cool. Let's just say, you see, in West, everybody from South, they knew about Grove, Bush, and Zart or something.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing in Acton. They knew about them places.
Yeah.
But they didn't know about Hounslow, Norfolk.
Hayes.
Hayes. I don't really think things was really going on like there was things going on, but people didn't really know like that.
Yeah.
But back in the day, like I've clocked that there's bare man riding or alright, cool. You see how nowadays, if you catch a body, you're getting like 30 something years.
Yeah, you're getting crazy
you're getting
time.
Birded.
Yeah, you're getting crazy time.
Back in the day, there's OGs that I know that are out now, and they done life. They slapped over a man and they
You really done life?
They got a life sentence, so they slapped
but
over
they're out
a man.
now.
Yeah, but they're out now because they've done their bird. They've done like a 20-year sentence or something. Or they got, but I'm talking about
tiny
for slapping someone over, they got like 15 to 20 years. And compared to now, that's obviously it's still a long time, but
you're lucky to get that
this
now.
is what I'm saying.
You're lucky to get that
and
now.
And I clocked there's bare man, because I know bare life as an older G's. There's bare older G, like West youths that's in jail, lifed off. And from the stories that I've heard from my OG, there's, cool, look, I'm 27, and man's got older G's that are like, what?
From West?
Yeah. I'm 27, yeah?
Okay.
And there's older G's that are like, what, 35 or something?
Yeah.
And they've told me, so obviously I know them, but I don't know the youths before them. But I might butt them in jail. I've been in jail and I butt older youths, you know?
Yeah.
I butt youths that are like, that they're in dispersal, like they've come from whatever far, Long Lartin or whatever jail there is, they're somehow in one or Scrubs or something. And they're like, oh yeah, you're my man's people. I'm thinking, yo, what are you in jail for? I remember there was one OG, the guy was never watching TV, nothing. He just used to bang up and read. And I said to him, bro, like, you still don't want a TV or radio. You don't even want radio. I was like to him, bro, like, you don't listen to radio. He's like, nah, man. He's like, bro, I've been in jail for, I can't remember how long he said. He's been in jail for donkeys. He's like, bro, man can't watch that shit. Man, just read. You get me? My man got life. My man got like 32 or whatever.
And he just reads.
He just reads, bro. He don't, like, he said that he hasn't watched TV for like 3 years, bro.
Why?
Because that's
that's
in jail, TV is repetitive.
Yeah.
You're showing the same films on Film 4, all of that. So I don't know. That's just how he's moving, innit? Yeah. You get me? So I feel like.
So you're saying it's been like this? West has been like this?
West has kind of been.
You got OGs that got lifed off.
Do you know what it is? I think that I think that it's a bit more turned, like as in like out in the open, like people know this is what's going on because obviously rapping and certain things is more like out there. But back in the day, trust me, it's been like popping. Like there's been a lot of shooters and a lot of like money men and West is always known for niggas having money. But I feel like people on badness, there's always been youths in West, especially Northwest. Because remember, when you deep it, Northwest, cool. I always say this to people. You see South, Southwest means the south of West. Yeah. And obviously South though, innit? And Southeast means the south of East. That's what it actually means, innit? So you see Northwest, a lot of people class, that's why, cool, Grove, Harrow Road, Kilburn. Yeah. You know what I say? Kilburn is NW6. Yeah. Harrow Road is what? NW10 and, I'm messing NW10, W10 and W9, and Grove is W11 and W10, innit? Yeah. You get me? So there's a, like, when I was young, I used to walk to Harlesden.
What?
I swear down, when I was young, I used to get my mum's.
But that's how I see it as well. I see Northwest as a part of West.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And Northwest.
You're saying Northwest is just north of West.
But obviously it's Northwest, but it's its own little. We call it Norway. I always say that man from Northwest. I call them Norwegians, innit? Yeah. You get me? That's a man's little lingo for them.
I like that.
Northwest is like, it's kind of West basically, innit? It's if you're from Grove, you've definitely got some family members in Holzen, or you'll go there, innit? It's nothing. But if you're from Hayes, you're not gonna just find yourself in Holzen.
It makes sense.
Does that make sense? Northwest, I'm not hearing it. Northwest has always been on badness.
Yeah.
Like definitely more than West.
1990s.
Yeah, they're moving wild.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
I feel like Northwest is where all the yardies settled. And like South and like Nam or whatever, all the Africans, the wild Africans, are just moving brazy. You get me? So but I feel like everybody, do you know what it is? Not to even promote this badness thing, but everywhere in London, I feel like is dangerous. Basically, you can find yourself getting got in anywhere in London.
Yeah, 100%.
I've been in places that I wouldn't expect for things to happen, and man's been in predicaments and things are going on. I swear down.
What's the craziest place you got into a madness? Like the most unexpected place?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think.
Have you ever been uptown and you got into like a crazy?
Yeah, not really. Maybe like not really crazy like that. Like the man them's been in like a situation like that, but I've more time like. Sorry to say, like, ducked a man down in a mad bait. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get me? In a mad bait place or something, but not really, like, not something that man could have went to jail for or something. I'll be honest with you.
That's one thing I want to get into as well, because you had a crazy past. Obviously, mature now. The maturity from you currently is unimaginable. Sometimes I think it's an act. Sometimes I think it's an act.
Man said you think it's an act.
I didn't believe it was real at first, but the maturity
Why
from you
though?
now.
What didn't you believe was real about me?
People don't normally change. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but cool. What do you mean, like after I got shot or something?
Nah, nah.
Because I've been screaming.
Look, ever since you started the podcast. So ever since you started the podcast, you showed like a side of humor, maturity.
I feel like it was random because people don't know. People didn't know who I was. Obviously, you know who I was because of the man them tunes.
And you Striker. And you Striker. And you Lugavelz, the Ami Smells.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And Kruger. Kruger. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I didn't when the humorous side came out, I was like, right, this is the savage. Like he's a normal guy. He's a normal bloke.
You know what it is, yeah? Look, this is what let me put, I know this is mad, but let me put this in context of a police officer, yeah? Cool. A police officer is known for, obviously, to us, like being pricks, you're a Jake, innit? But when you deep it, you see, when I was young, when I first got nicked, I always used to be mad rude to Jakes. I'll suck your mom, this, took a bad grease, yeah? And me, I'm one of the people that I've realized that when you're in a situation, there's kind of no point to this talk grease. It's just like in jail. In jail, govs love me because I was crashing. If I bucked it up, I'll crash them instantly. But I was always polite. Respect, and I feel like that's just the way my mum raised me in general. I'm a nice person. And I swear, there's people that...
Which country you from?
I'm from Ghana, innit?
You
the best country in the world, people.
I don't know about that, but you was raised with manners, definitely.
Bro, trust me, man. I was a nice guy. Like, I'm one of the people that if I have no reason to be rude to you or have a problem with you, why am I gonna act, like, I'm gonna treat you with respect? You, like, I'll buy you a drink or I'll chat, how are you, or good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nice person. I feel like I'm a nice person anyway. And a lot of people, look, when I was young, I used to hear like stories about me. I used to think, like, people are saying that man's this or man's a scary guy. And like, a girl said to me, when she started chilling with me, she said to me that, I'm not gonna lie, I've heard mad shit about you, and I didn't expect you was this nice. Like, you're one of the nicest bears I've ever met in my life. Yeah. And I was just thinking, like, I felt kind of happy.
You can't even get the ladies. You can't even get the ladies now. They think you're a demon. The ladies think you're a demon.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. So it kind of, I remember that time. It kind of made me feel happy. But at the same time, I thought to myself, I had to question, like, Ray,
what's being said about me?
Like, you get me? Like, and you know what I realize as well? That in this country, a lot of people exaggerate. And no, seriously, because I'll never forget when one of the man them was out to me. Obviously, when the man them, because obviously I'm older than a couple of the man them, when the man them first went to jail, because I've been doing jail, when man say Grove, they're like, oh, what, you're Kruger's brethren, well, you know my man, you know what I'm saying? So the man them used to be like, oh, you're bait in jail. Imagine when you said to me, you smoked this guy, and obviously certain brothers, I'm like, I'm remembering, but then a bro told one of my brethren that my man did this and that, and I'm like, that's cap, man. You're adding work to my CV that I didn't accomplish. I'm thinking, what's going on?
So you might have got into a tussle there saying you smoked him.
No, not even that. I did not say it on this break.
Oh, you didn't even say it?
It was someone that man's obviously got passive with, but they're saying that I bucked them and I smoked them. I got them. I'm thinking, I've never bucked this guy in jail. Obviously, don't existed. It's sounding like a situation that would have happened if I did buck them, but I didn't do it.
So you're just sounding like this mad savage, not for no reason, but out of a misunderstanding.
Look, I'll keep it real. Back in the day, I was a threat. And obviously, I just say, look, this is how I see it. I always say this saying, yeah. You can take the nigga out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of a nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, and with that aspect, like, how can I explain it? I'll always be me. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm a positive guy. I'm a changed man. Like, cool. My mindset back then, all I cared about was drilling, trapping. I need to do this.
Why
I want to be El Chapo. That's just how
was it fun? Was it fun to you, or like?
Alright, cool. Look, when it came down to the money aspect, obviously I'm a type of guy that I've always I would never ask no one for nothing, so I'll always try and do my own thing and pattern up. And obviously from young, when you see, and I said this before in a previous pod, man's been trapping and man's been making mad racks. Like, think about it. Think about the difference between making 4 bags a day profit and then doing a 9 to 5. And I've done a 9 to 5 and took back, 13 to 15 bills in a month. When you're accustomed to something, so when I was young and I was making these mad racks, think about you're 15. Like, look, I remember when I was a little youth. Yeah, and if you're from Grove, like one of the man them, all the man them know this, they was that to me. Like, we had these dumb things where we used to be like, who's the trap of the year? Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I won that for like 3 years running.
Okay,
I was known.
But you're the West stereotype, the money making.
Like,
you know what I mean? The money.
This was.
I don't know about the savage part. West guys ain't really known for being a savage, but
nah, man, there's a lot of savages in West.
You really put the money making in West.
I was invested in the trap, and I remember saying to myself, I want to be El Chapo. You know, like before people even knew about El Chapo. You see me, I've always watched like Gangland and all these mad documentaries, and I thought to myself, I want to be that guy that has hella bricks. That's distributing bricks to everybody.
You're the guy that puts other people on.
That's what I wanted to be. That's what, when I was young, and it's such a bad mentality, that's what I wanted to be. I didn't think that in the future I would have worked a this job. I was thinking, all I know is trapping and banging. And I even said to the man when I was young, I thought to myself, we got beef, but I wish I could go back in time. And imagine this. Now, I wish that man never indulged in gang lifestyle and man never had beef with anyone, yeah? Because obviously, I feel like when you see people dying and it's just not. I always think of people's mothers. There's even people that I don't like that they've died, and old school mentality will be like, yeah, I'm smoking on this, smoking on that. Everybody got that from these Chirac niggas, whatnot, yeah. But my mentality now, if I see someone that I know, and it's so mad, yeah, because ever since I got shot, there's bare people that I ain't liked. There's people that have liked, and man, seen them drop like flies. And that same people that would diss me for thinking that I was dead, and they're dead now. And I don't even like. People probably or certain man would probably laugh, but I don't even laugh because I think of, imagine if that person didn't know God and they're damned in hell. I wonder how their mum's feeling and that. Because look, when I got banned, the people that felt it the most, obviously the man them felt it, but man's mum and man's youths, obviously my youth don't even know. When in the future, when I tell them what happened to me, they don't know nothing. You get me? But
it's not gonna hurt no one more than them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's what I think about when this is happening to people now, innit? You get me? But I used to think, that cool. I wish that I didn't have no beef so I could be everybody's plug. I swear down, there's a state. I swear down, I said to when I was young, I used to say, Brad, I wish I just was one of them guys. And these are the best guys to be if you're a road you. If you're one of them guys, that's not a dickhead.
Yeah.
You got your you know what I'm saying? You're clued up, you got patterns.
Yeah.
But you shock to everybody. Like so in my contents, I would have been shouting to people in Zart. I would have been shouting to people in Bush. I would have been shouting to everybody that my area has passive with. I would have been shouting to them, 100%.
Yeah.
You get me? I would have been that ultimate plug.
Put the beef aside.
I would have been that guy that butt some niggas, and then they would have been like, yeah, but obviously I know you're dealing with them, man. And I would have been like, bro, you still want the bricks or not? I'm doing them for 32.
But that's the real power, though. That's the real power. You ain't got to bad no one up. You got something that they need, so they don't really trouble you. That's how I thought. That's how my mentality. That was your aim?
Obviously, it couldn't have been that because man was knees deep in the beef. But I used to think to myself, like, do you know what I clocked as well? Man used to make so much money, and me being flames to do with beef is what messed man up. That's what man was taking L's because of the beef aspect. Man would get nicked for a chinging or get nicked for a mad thing, and like a donut, man would have something in a man's drum or, you know what I'm saying? It would fuck up the pattern. Yeah. So I'll be honest with you, when I think about these things, I think to myself, my mentality was mad. And it's true. And you know what it is? When you say to me, you appreciate the growth and that, even me deep in it now, God is good. And I appreciate it myself because when I see, obviously I preach to bare people, but then when like someone's still doing certain things or whatnot, I don't really blame them because it's like when you're accustomed to doing something and you got that tunnel vision of this is how I'm going to make it and pattern up. And this is why I say that when someone gets a conviction, it's mad that they don't give people a chance. Because think about it. If it's hard for me to get a job now because I got a conviction, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
My main thing, I'm going to be thinking, why don't I just go back and trap? There's people that I know, I swear. I even said to my brother not too long ago, he's still in the streets. I said to him, like obviously he don't want to go jail, but he said, look, if he goes jail, he's gone jail bare times for the same thing. He said, if I go jail, I can't come out and not do nothing else. I'm going to come back and do the same shit and try and not get bagged. Because this is all man know. This is all I've seen. I've made money off this. This is all I know how to do. It's hard for me. He said to me, I tried to get a job. Yeah. I got declined for so many jobs that was nothing to do with, he was a dealer. Nothing to do with dealing, yeah? Because look, if you work in a warehouse, it's really and truthfully, you're not, they're saying because you're a criminal, because you've got criminal conviction, they're saying you might steal something or something, but you didn't go jail for theft. You went jail for trapping. So he's saying it was so hard for me to get a job. Fuck it, I just use all my P's, get a reload, get a 9, I'm pebbing it, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying?
So you have to get money.
This is what I'm saying. So
you need money to live.
Like, and I always said this, that this is the main reason as well why I even started chatting and started doing this podcast thing. Because at the end of the day, I want everybody to just Obviously it's unlikely to happen, but I want everybody to understand that the roads is not the only option. And a lot of people, especially like to rappers, yeah. Rappers talk grease, obviously, because they've lived a certain type of life. And to be honest, to be frank, a lot of men ain't even lived that type of life, but they're just chatting shit. But to the bros that actually have do it, they're talking about it because they've lived it, but they don't want to do it right now. They want to talk about, put their pain on an instrumental and make money through that means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And better their life.
Yeah.
So, like, you got to take your pain. It's just like, cool. You know, certain people, they go for a mad breakup. They're angry, they're stressing, they're crying or something. They end up going to the gym, getting themselves in shape. It's the same type of pattern. They're
putting that pain into the weights.
Yeah, you're putting the pain into something productive to better yourself. So why not as road use or something? Why wouldn't you do that? A next man might be rapping. A next man might be podcasting like me. A next man might be gym or, you know what I'm saying? There's always something positive that man can do. So, trust me, kids, stay off the road where you got 15-year-old youths getting slapped. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But this is life, innit? You get me? I always put the road youths in my prayers when I pray. Yeah. You get me?
That's very thoughtful. That's very thoughtful of you. You said you worked a 9 to 5. What was the 9 to 5?
So my first 9 to... You know what's funny? My first actual 9 to 5, was I think it's like cold calling. You know when you do like... It was a job where I was calling people and trying to sell them... boiler insurance.
Yeah.
And that job I done for a week, bro. And I said, I can't do this. And then I done a warehouse job. And this job was peak. This job was like 5:30 to like 7 in the morning, bro. Hard work. Like peeling, making potatoes. So basically
it was working a night shift.
Yeah, so it was a food process thing. So I was taking potatoes, peeling it, putting it in that little clamp thing and making it into chips and putting it all in bags, 20 bags, and I was peeling onions. Yeah. Trust me, people, I done, bro.
Yeah.
I've been out here, bro.
You done hard labor.
I've been out here chopping up onions.
No, you're taking it.
You get me? Like, literally on both sides, on a legit aspect. Yeah. And on the road thing. It's crazy.
No, I respect it.
And that's why I give a lot of, like, cool. A lot of people think that trapping or doing road is easy, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
It can be easy because it's easy for man to do it, but the blood, sweat, and tears man go through, and then the paranoia and all these things is the hard part. But then people think that working at a 9 to 5 is easy, but it's not easy. And I can relate because I've done both. It's actually strenuous, hard work. So I got to relate.
So doing both, you don't judge no one's grind. You don't judge the man working in Sainsbury's because you know you've been in a 9 to 5
obviously,
job.
bro. If that's what you want to do, because cool. Let's just say Alan Sugar or Richard Branson, them man there used to have stools on Portobello, bro. Look at them now. And they was doing a hard graft. So who's to say that Brian Sainsbury's now ain't gonna be a multi-millionaire in a couple of years, and that same road you would have done a 6-2-3 for trap and grab and would have come out talking about, yo, blood, man need a half a B on Connie and all, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I respect everybody's hustle. All I know is that hard work and determination is gonna make you achieve greatness in every aspect, and that could be on road, and that could be not on road. But the thing for the road, I always say is, cool, I don't blame you. You're doing X, Y, and Z. But remember, my tunnel vision was, I want to keep on doing this. I want to be El Chapo. Don't have that mentality. Think, yo, cool. If I make this amount of P's, then I can stop doing that, and I can invest in this, and this could be my, you know what I'm saying, man's making residual income, man's doing legit things that's going to sustain you, that you don't have to look over your shoulder.
So what you had right there, I call that the roadman reality check. And not everyone gets it. Some people get it at like 31. Some people never get it.
Yeah, no, it's true. Some people never get it.
The reality check where you look back at your life and you see that what I'm doing is stupid. And it's like a wake-up call. Like, you look at yourself and you're like, what I'm doing is stupid. I need to go down a different route.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%, man. That's what I'm saying. Positivity, greatness. We're tremendously prospering.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on, man. 100%. Everything bumper clock, tremendous, man.
No, 100%.
You get me? So that's 100%. The narrative that I'll always push. You get me? So look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, man's done bad things in the past. Like, you will never take that. Like, I'll always be a G. I'm not gonna lie. If you know me, you know me. I'll always be a G. But I want to be a G in the legit aspect and be showing youths that, yo, man's done all it. People will listen to me because they know, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. There's guys that will chat shit about me and be like, oh. To be honest, actually, I don't really know guys that will chat shit about me because I know brothers that are ops that have said to people, I'm not gonna lie, my man's with it. Because see me, I'm not a bias spread. If you're good at doing something or you've kept it real, even if you're opposition and I don't like you, I will be honest and be like X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. And that's how, if you're a real nigga, that's how you need to move, bro.
You
can't cap. Man can't cap, bro. I'll be honest. That's how I'm thorough with this.
I hear you. On that note, West London, they're doing some great things in the music scene, man.
Trust me, 100%.
We got Central C.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got Digga D, of course.
Come on, my boy.
You know, we got AJ Tracy. You know, and a few others, man. What's your take on the whole, the best talent being from West?
Or is that what people scream?
Yeah. People are saying West is where all the talent is right now.
What do you mean in like drill or rap in general? Like
just
music
in UK, in UK rap in general.
Yeah, that's kind of. Do you know what it is? It's mad because see me, like how I pre the music thing is one thing is that you see London. I don't even like. You see, just of now, I started to kind of like. I don't like to listen to secular music, but I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes, innit? I'll be honest.
What's secular music?
Like just mute, like so. Basically, yeah. I've said this before that I like to. I'm trying like in the gym. I'll usually listen to A.R.Ab or Grease or King Von or one of them and them. But now I've started to like just listen to like gospel music. I swear down, I'll listen to gospel music.
I don't believe that.
You wanna see my play?
What's your favorite gospel song?
Wait, hold on.
What's your favorite?
I'll show you right now.
I don't believe that.
Oh wait, I shout out my nigga Joey, and he's from South as well. Brother, he's got one tune called The Interlude. Joey, my brother. Trust me.
The gospel thing.
But obviously it's like he's a youth that was from the Rose, but he's rapping like if you listen to it, you might be thinking it's any rapper, but then when you listen to what he's saying, he's talking about cries, he's talking about X, Y, and Z. So don't get twisted.
Is he a part of the drill, the drill
no,
gospel?
You see, gospel music. I listen to singing gospel music, like you know them any singers. They've got gospel music. If I play right now, you'll think it's flipping Little Baby, bro. I swear down. I swear down, bro. Gospel music is.
Oh, it's leveled up. It's not the boring church music anymore.
No.
It's leveled up now.
It's leveled up. There's UK drill kind of rap things. There's American. It's hard.
I saw the Hope Dealers. I
swear down. No, but I feel like that was time ago. I swear down. See now, my gospel playlist is brazy. There's Afrobeat gospel. There's US kind of rap gospel. There's UK drill kind of rap gospel. There's bare different type of things.
Yeah, you need to put me on. I didn't see you as the gospel. I didn't see you as the gospel.
You see with my little, and I know people was dissing me talking about I'm the worst rapper in CGM and all these things.
Yeah, man.
But you know what it is? People was listening to me because my thing's authentic, and you know that man is not capping. Yeah. I was really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so,
we're actually
and it's funny because I never wanted to rap. The man them was like to me, blood. And you know what's so funny? I got bare under these tracks, but I can't release it because I'm done with this pushing that Grease narrative. But you never know, innit? You never know.
You did talk kind of mad. You're speaking kind of crazy.
Yeah. But I might have to one day, not even one day, I will. When you see me release a gospel, like, drill kind of rap tune, I will do it.
You ain't doing that.
All right, let's see.
You ain't going to do that.
They're going to use this podcast as a snippet for when they actually see me do it. Watch.
Yeah. What I respect about you don't really care about public perception.
But this is what I'm saying. Do you know what's funny as well? Why am I gonna care about what a next man thinks about me when they don't know me, bro? See me, I've always been one of that, bro. You can chat shit about me, it will never get to me because I know what I'm on. When I was doing road, nobody really spoke shit about me. But even if someone did chat shit about me,
no one spoke shit about you.
No, there was a couple guys that probably was chatting, but they knew it was cap.
Yeah,
really and truly. So why am I gonna let? And you know what's funny? I feel like a lot of black people, when someone's chat sits one, they're like, blood, nah, my man's violating, he's capping. Really and truthfully, if he's capping, why do you even care, bro? Just let man chat shit. There's always gonna be someone chatting shit. Yeah. So I ain't got time to use man's energy to, you know what I'm saying, to let people know that, all right, bro, go on the social and be like, this is cap. If you want to push that narrative because I know, not even to promote this violence, but I know if I buck you, I'm going to spin your jaw and get you down.
You'll never do a back and forth on the net.
I'm not going to lie, I will never do a back and forth on the net.
You're very cautious about what you give your energy to.
Yeah, because it's just, what's the point, bro?
I hear you. Back to the music.
Yeah, go on.
Back to the music. You said you got the gospel playlist there. You said you got the A.R.Ab and all of that.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. So where I was going with that is basically, I'm going to give my perception on London and the West London, but when it comes down to rap, like what I would listen to, so cool. I got different playlists. I got my US playlist on Spotify. I got my UK. I just put UK.
Okay.
Majority of it is not even. Now there's some London rappers I listen to, but I listen to bare Manny Utes and that, bro.
What?
Manny Utes and Utes from like I swear down.
You're rating the Manny scene,
bro. I can't lie. I'll be honest with you. There's a Ute that's underrated, and do you know what it is? Because what they're chatting
Don't
about...
say Nems.
Nems?
Nems. He's a young, you know what I mean?
Where's that you from? Because I think I heard Manny, of that.
Yeah,
no offense, Nems, but you're not my cup of tea, I'll be honest. I ain't really think because he talks in a bit of... man, I'm not feeling that. Sorry, bro. But yeah. But nah, so cool. There's one you... I can't... Like, when I listen to... I'll be honest with you. When I listen to his tunes, it just gives me flashbacks when I was in the T, flying them. When you called Kenzo. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That you see when I was doing road, like most recently, I was listening to that very religiously. I listened to Kenzo, Tunde, Meeks. I'm not really.
Do you know Kenzo?
No, I don't know them.
But you can just tell.
I can tell.
You can
Obviously,
tell.
who knows? Only niggas
I got
in the
this
city
saying.
know
I got a saying. When it's real, you can see it in their eyes.
Yeah, you know, like, do you know what it is?
You hear it in Kenzo's.
How he's chatting is things that man will be chatting about. Man, like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He wouldn't know this unless he's lived it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. You get me? I could hear the authenticity in his thing. You get me? So that's the type of youths that man will be listening to. When it comes down to London youths, I want to go into the West London thing, but when it comes down to London youths rapping wise, like, I think, the most underrated youths are the hardest. Like, even though, cool. What's that youth from East? One of them Homerton youths? Or no, Holly Street, Billy Billions.
Yeah.
He's hard.
Okay.
Because he's, like, I don't like youths that sound like other people.
Yeah.
He talks Grease.
He's coming doing the singing thing.
Yeah, and doing the singing thing.
Yeah.
And from what I know, because remember, it's London now, so now I know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't think he's capping, and obviously, you get me. I know youths from around them ways, so you get me. I can feel the authenticity.
Free him.
Yeah, free him up, innit? Hopefully, you get me. Mama beats his case.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and that's Digger's brethren as well. I'm sure that's my man's people.
Yeah.
Because I think I bucked him one time. But, but he's hard. You get me? So, and then look, like, do you know what it is? When I'm listening to London news, I'm more listening to rap.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes down to the goats of this, all right, cool. Before I even get into that, let's deal with the West London thing. London.
Who's the best in West right now?
What, the stats or like
who you rocking with the most in West right now?
Obviously, bro, the most.
Who's putting West on right now?
All right, cool.
Or is that two different questions?
No, all right, cool. I'm just gonna answer this in my type of way, and you know me, I'm not biased, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Obviously, I think the best rapper, but unfortunately, jail and all these things keep on popping him down, is Digger. Lyrically, and I remember, when like he was a little you. I remember first hearing so he showed me some tune that he put up on SoundCloud or something, and I said to him, bro, you're hard, you know. You can. It's so mad because I know he'll always remember this. I was like, bro, like you can do this thing. I had faith in him.
Yeah.
So to see where he is now, it makes me happy because I think I was the first person to tell him, bro, my mom's life, you can do this thing.
Yeah.
You get me? And now look. But when it comes down to the stats, like as in like who's making the hits, the GOAT of this thing right now is Central C.
At least you gave him his flowers.
But I've got to keep it real, innit? You get me? But obviously...
All right.
Go on.
All right. Have you listened to any of his music?
I have. I'll be real with you.
Do you enjoy his music?
Bro, he's hard. I'm not going to cap. His tunes are hard. Look, this is what I'm going to say. Him and Digger is a better lyricist, yeah? Because look, I got brethren there, they'll be like, oh, Central C shit, Like, but obviously my man's got the music. You cannot deny he's got the music thing in a headlock.
Yeah.
You get me? But he's better at making hits.
And,
Like, bro, I had an argument with my brethren about this, and I'm saying, look, bro, the guy's made nothing but hits. Obviously, he's got, I'll be honest with you, he's got some next songs that are shit. I don't fuck with them at all. You know, I think they're kind of like girly tunes, but like, I kind of...
Commitment issues and all of that.
It must be that, but that tune was terrible, man.
Yeah.
But majority of his tunes are hits, and he knows. Alright, cool. See, if I'm comparing him and Digger's tunes more resonates with man that done road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're catching. Don't get this. You're catching them little nerdy like OT youths listening to Digger. But I'm saying like, alright, cool. How can I explain it? A brer that is in Harvard or something, his youths go to Harvard. He would be all right with his youths listening to Central C, talking about jugging, but the way he's talking about it is because it's a hit and it's it's catchy, all these things. Yeah. Then listening to Digger talking hella Grease.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you see Digger's got... I'm not gonna lie, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you this for free, and this is not just me being biased, it's because I've heard certain tunes X, Y, and Z. If Digger didn't go jail, or didn't keep on going jail, because I'm so Central C. Central C used to rap before Digger, bro. The guy's been rapping for time, bro.
For a while.
The guy used to have flipping a nose ring and a ponytail and that rapping and doing mad freestyles and that. So, and that's another thing. You know how I said commitment and dedication? I give it to a man because a man was rapping from donkeys. And now look.
Instead of quitting, he tried something else.
This is what I'm saying. And he's doing his thing. But the only thing that I just don't like is that there's a lot of cat, man. There's a lot of cat. Like, bro, like, there's certain times I've heard some tunes and I'm like, bro, he's talking great. I'm thinking, what's going on? I hate, you know, look, you see if you're from West, and
it's because it's too close to home, so you know.
No, but do you know what it is? Look, I'll be honest with you. My man is not no opposition.
Okay.
Like,
thank you for clearing that up as well. The whole internet persona is that Sench's beefing Digger.
No, it's not. Come on, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you.
It's Sench's lot versus you lot.
A lot of people might think it's biased, but I'm keeping it real. Digger's a road youth. Central C has never been a road youth, bro. And remember, them men went to school together. I do not know this. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. This Central C youth used to jug for man's brethrens, bro. He used to be a runner, worker.
Isn't that a road youth?
No, but come on, bro. There's a road youth that does road, and it's some like. So look, if a man's talking about trapping, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's capping, because I know he was trapping because he was jugging for my brethren, bro. That man was sending you OT.
What do you mean he was jugging for your brethren?
I'm not gonna talk too much about he was jugging for man's brethren, and he was jugging for certain youths. He was going.
Your brethren put him on.
Yeah, he was jugging for certain youths, innit? That's how I know who this youth was.
So when he's saying he's got the party ton,
obviously I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna discredit his thing. I don't know what he's done after that, but I know that there was a stage where he was jugging for man's brethren, bro. He was going O, and he was doing that. He was certain.
He's actually going O.
Yeah, he talks about going O, bro.
What, nose ring days? This is nose ring.
It must have been nose ring days, isn't it?
Nose piercing and ponytail days. He's going O.
Yeah, probably before that. Okay. Either before, I don't know when all I remember is seeing that video. I don't know if it was, I'm just trying to think the year this was. This might have been like, is it 014? Around them type of time?
Yeah.
So whatever he was doing then, yeah, bro, he was jugging.
Okay.
You get me? So when it comes down to that aspect, cool. But anything to do with any grease or anything, like, there's certain man in this rap thing, they can talk about it. But when I hear certain man talk grease and youths from their own block, you know, certain men don't like to diss their own brethren because they don't like to pop down the thing. That's the guy with money. But they know there's certain men from certain blocks. I would rather them be rapping than that guy talking grease because you've actually mashed works. So certain men can't talk this chat, but they talk the chat. There's a lot of men.
Are you referring to in a recent freestyle? I think it's called CC Freestyle. He starts it with, "You don't want to see me hop out the skip." You don't want to see, and I believe, like, you know what I mean.
That was brave.
He said it believably. I believe that he will hop out the skip though, like.
You know what it is?
Flipping Central, flipping C.
No, bro.
He ain't hopping out the skip,
bro. No.
Ain't one story about him.
Bro, I don't know, but I'm 100% sure there's no story of him hopping out of any ride doing anything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, not even to promote this thing.
Yeah.
But if you're a road there's a CV in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's certain things you have to have done on your CV.
He ticks the trap.
Obviously,
he ticks the trap. But in terms of...
but there's bare man, there's youths that are good youths, that are rich youths, and that's been trapping, bro. So you can't really even put that in. I'm talking about, for you to talk about drill, for you to be a drill rapper,
you've got to do...
You've had to have... Because obviously, look, fair enough, if he weren't talking no grease, because I've actually heard him some grease, and I'm thinking, this guy's talking grease about... Like, work's getting mashed and man will do this and do that, bro.
I've heard it.
This is what I'm saying. So you can't say that and, like, you haven't got, like... you know what it is? I feel like I'm promoting this violence thing, but I'm just have to say I'm not promoting this violence thing. But if you ain't got, like, juice on your blade...
You did say you respect him musically.
If you ain't got juice on your blade...
Apart from the whole...
Or you ain't buying something, or you ain't... You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be a drill rapper. That's how I see it. Realistically, you can't be talking.
Do you find it offensive as a drill rapper yourself? Do you class yourself as a drill rapper?
No, come on. Obviously not now, but obviously man's done the rap thing, innit?
Yeah.
And obviously apparently
so you wouldn't class yourself as a drill rapper?
No, obviously that's what I'm kind of. This is how I see it. I've always been behind the scenes, but Digger made me bait.
Okay.
You get me? And you know what it is? I didn't even mean to take it into advantage, but I've taken it into advantage, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? Lugavelz, innit? You get me? Man's a household name.
Yeah, 100%.
You get me? When I actually deep it.
Yeah.
So
you turned it into something positive as well.
Yeah, come on, man. Literally.
But you're striker. That's a drill rapper.
Yeah.
So do you feel so personal when it comes to, you know, people that don't really do drill?
Do you know what it is? I don't really feel personal because I actually don't care.
You seem like you're offended by talking about.
No, no, you're asking me my honest opinion. So, I don't cap. I just keep it real. So, but I just don't want to move like I'm pushing this. You know, come on, man. The G's always in, man. So the G's gonna kind of come out, innit? But bro, he's capping, innit? Yeah, you get me? Yeah. But as a person, as an artist, and him doing what he's doing, I have to respect it. Yeah. Man, I'm not a hater. I'm not gonna say, because I have no reason to hate on it. See me, I live my own path. I'm doing what I'm doing. But how I said that he's not up, because he's actually not up. Yeah, he's a brer that's rapping and that has put ups or put people that like are up, like man that the funky youths in his vids. Yeah. So obviously, bro, naturally, kind of gonna kind of diss it. But to be honest, when it even comes down to all this diss thing, I don't even really rate it anyway, because even when it comes down to man's niggas or anyone else, I just feel like, I think it's just because of how I take things now, because I've been there, bunning zoots, talking about smoking on this and dissing niggas, but it's like, my mentality now is that there's too much dissing. Yeah. There's too much dissing. And not enough. And less action. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like in general, just bare man but I understand it's good for selling music and because it's interesting, because people are like, oh, you heard what my man said about my
this
man,
culture. This culture is so
it makes sense, and I feel like people was doing profitable. That back in the day anyway, innit? But yeah, back to Sench. Obviously, bro, the accolades speak for himself, innit? Yeah, so you respect him musically. But bro, I beg you, just look. I'm gonna give some friendly advice. Yeah. Don't talk grease, bro. Just rap. Make your hits.
What you can't. But cool. Bro, his grease ain't saying, I packed him or I've ran up on him.
But bro, I've heard some grease. I couldn't believe it, bro.
He's got a little. He
and
does little lyrics where he's like,
you can't be talking grease and then you're kind of sending shots, subliminal shots at mine guys as well. Come on, bro. Like, it's long because, bro, it's long.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Because, bro,
he said the hand thing's there, but it ran out of lead. But is that grease? Is that grease?
Bro,
you can own
that type of grease. You know what it is though? It's grease, man.
What sense can't talk that?
No, but you know what it is? I'm trying to think about a tune that I heard and I couldn't believe, because you know what's funny? I had my niggas was trying to say to me that, bro, the bare caps in tunes, and I was defending him, you know? Yeah. It's mad.
You were taking my stuff. Yeah, okay.
Bro, I was saying that he don't talk grease. Yeah. I was saying, I swear this guy.
I heard him do nothing major.
I don't really listen to his tunes, but when come and heard tunes, and I'm thinking the guy's talking trap. He's not talking grease. Yeah. And then when the man actually played the tune and I heard the grease, I was like, oh, he's talking. Bro, that's when you know what I'm saying? So I was defending him, saying, nah, he's not talking grease. He's obviously he's you get me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just allow him. He's a good you. All these things, you get me? But when I'm actually hearing what he said, I'm thinking, nah, he's talking wild.
It's too far.
Yeah, he's talking wild. And then you got certain man that guys have done things to in that, and you got them in your viz that, and then you're, nah, man. He said, bro, trust me. Yeah. And this is another positive thing. See the road thing, bro? It's because you know what it is? You never don't think that you can't get caught, bro. And a lot of things, and it's funny how, you know how you said that your job is to circulate certain things. Yeah. Man, you know what I actually deep it? Man knows so much things. Yeah. Man will never bring out because man don't care. Yeah. I don't care about shaming niggas and this and that, but there's certain rappers, bro, they've got the belt. They've had the belt. You know how these American niggas say they got they've got on their own block and by other niggas. They've been violated. But there's bare things that people don't know about. Yeah. There's bare things that people don't know about.
That's what's going on.
Bro, there's people have been spanked. The belt has come out, as King Von would say. Yeah, it's got the belt.
and then they go back to rapping
this is what I'm saying. I swear, and obviously people in their own community know what's happened or how they've been violated, but come on, bro.
To the rest of the world,
he's the breadwinner, or he's moving in a certain type of way, so they don't want to draw him out. They don't want
to ruin their own bag.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. When, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care about none of this shit. But I'm just gonna keep it real. You asked me about my man, so I'm gonna keep like, bro, just don't cap. Don't talk grease, bro. Cause the grease that I'm hearing in certain tunes, you ain't jumping out. And come on, man. All of these, come on, man. Just let niggas that's actually, even if they're not doing it now, but if you've done this gun thing or you've done this or you've actually mashed works, talk what you're talking about. Yeah. But don't be a man that is talking about certain things. Talk about the trap. Talk about Geller. Talk about this. Talk about that. Just louder, like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you one more thing about Sench. Yeah. I don't want to stay on Sench too long. Yeah. Obviously, there's a little debate going on rumor has it that he didn't go to F. Dot's funeral.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. So the rumor is that F. Dot passed away, R.I.P. And he didn't attend the funeral. Instead, he continued his tour. Now, social media kind of got into a debate. Like, would you carry on if you were in that position? Let's say one of your friends passed away, God forbid.
Yeah, but I don't know. This is why I'm so mad, because I feel like one of the men them like that. Because look, remember, I think Sench is a couple of years younger than me. These men went to school with him. They know. Like, I only know of the guy because I told you he used to run for one of man's brethren. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that for facts, but I don't know. Like, and obviously I know he's a good youth. He's never done road or anything, innit? He's not a road youth.
You don't know how deep
he's not. Alright, cool. He's not a bush youth. I'm not hearing it. He's not. Okay. You cannot class him as a bush youth. Okay. He's a youth that is from. I swear he used to live in the ends, or he lived in Olympia or something. So I don't even know. I don't really think that man was even dogs like that. You know when someone's like getting a little bit of a. Just trust me, man. And man are come around. Do you know what I think? I think one of them, man, was his bedrooms, and then it's like these men are kind of like he's lit. Man are going to this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you know what it's like? It's like, you see Digger, yeah? Digger, he was banned from Bear Bears. So when he was doing certain things, obviously, like now you'll see him, or certain 30 days you'll see him with a man then, but he's been around youths that are not his like not his immediate circle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like, I think like Sench is blowing up. So all these little bush youths have tried to like come around him. So I don't know. I might be saying something wrong, but I don't really think they was dogs like that. I'll be honest. So when I'm seeing man with chains of F. Dot and jewels and that, I'm thinking, yo, was you really like that?
So maybe he held that. He cried on stage. He cried on stage.
Oh, that's deep.
I think it was a wireless performance. So, yeah, I think he cried on stage.
That's what I'm saying. That's another look. Another black guy lost their life. You get me? R.I.P. man, it's deep, innit? You get me? 100%. And I want to be seeing when I'm deep in this rap thing, it's bare chains, bro. Yeah. Bare chains of guys, their face or...
You can't put it like that, though. There's bare chains.
Bro, there's bare when you deep it, there's chain. Like, God forbid, if I died, Digger would have probably got my face on one of them little circles or the Lugavelz. He would have went brazy. It's slow, man. I don't want to see that, bro.
Would you want a chain?
Nah.
Like, yeah.
Nah.
I would just give the piece.
Of course, bro. If I was, God forbid, if I was in heaven looking down and I saw that nigga at the jewelers about to spend peas on a mad, my spirit would have came down like, yo, rude boy.
Give it to someone else.
Don't even brandish that. You don't need that, bro. Yeah. Literally, forget about that. But obviously, everybody takes their pain in a different way, innit? So I didn't even know. This is what I'm saying. There's bare things that I don't know. I didn't know that he didn't go to his funeral or something.
Okay.
Because his funeral was a big funeral. His family is like, they know bare people, innit?
Yeah.
And I remember his funeral was, you get me?
That's why it was such a big thing, apparently, that he wasn't there.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know that still. I can't lie. And if they was dogs, because look, if someone's my dog and I'm doing, because man's got a lot of friends that's, but then at the same time, I had a brethren that passed. I didn't go to his funeral. It's my close brethren. But I didn't go to his funeral because my nan's funeral was around the same time.
Okay.
You get me?
All right.
So, and I even felt bad about that.
Let's say your boy passes away. You've got this big money opportunity. Spotify wanna sign you to a one-time episode with a big artist. It's £1 million, but it's your boy's funeral that day. Which one are you choosing? Because you could make the £1 million, give it to the boy's family, but you're only gonna bury your boy one time.
That's a good point, but you know, like, because look, everybody, what's the word? Everybody deals with their situation differently. Cool. I don't like going to hospitals, so you see, if a man got stretched and man was talking about coming to the hospital, I don't even want to come there, bro. I'll be honest with you, big man thing. I'll be so real with you. Yeah. I don't like coming to hospitals. Yeah. So see, when I was in hospital, I don't care that my niggas didn't come see me. I'm thinking about, I know I'm coming out, so I'll see you when I get out of there. And certain man did come and link me.
But other people, they might be like, bro, these niggas didn't go to the hospital.
I know, but it's like, bro. But in my eye, let's just say I'm a man that don't really deal with funerals, and I don't want to go to the funeral anyway. Man can still mourn my brethren in a different, because I'm telling you, and you know what I realized as well, there's bare people that's died even recently, and it's me. I knew niggas was fake, but then I've seen certain man die. It's so mad. But I've seen certain man die, and someone that was chatting shit, someone that person was, they was onto them. They used to be brethren. They was onto them. And they was talking grease about, I'm going to grab him, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. As soon as that person died, bro, you're talking about R.I.P. my brother and this.
Yeah, but that's like a...
Man, that's gazy, bro. I don't rate that.
What?
I'll be honest, bro.
But that's like a, let's say you had a...
I've had a brethren like that. I had a brethren that used to be my brethren. Imagine this. This is why I don't care. I'm too real. I'm the realest. I'm hands up, I'm the realest. I had a brethren, he died. Man fell out with him. I obviously done something funny, yeah? And man ain't rocked with him. but he's died recently, yeah. I felt upset that he died. I'll never throw up a picture of him. I'll never say R.I.P. my bedroom. Because at that time, we're not bedrooms, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, but sometimes it takes someone to die. I
might saw him and duffed him up, I'll be honest.
Sometimes it takes someone to die for you to realise
No. But this is the difference. People are parading their stuff online. But you see what I did?
Yeah.
I got on my knees and I prayed for him and his family. I prayed that God comfort his mum because I know his mum and I know she's stressing out or this is what's going on. You get what I'm saying?
He'd appreciate that more than...
Of course. Come on, bro. About man showing fake love and man putting up on my snap, R.I.P. my brother. These times, if man saw him, I would have duffed him. What's the point?
So you don't respect the whole... the social media, name in the bio.
Obviously, look, there's certain people... Alright, cool. I got a brethren. Like, when I see a little thing come up or I just think about it, I might throw him up or when it comes up to that day. But really and truthfully, man's praying. What the actions that man's doing behind the scenes is more important than the actions that you're doing for everybody to see. Mm-hmm. That's what I say. So I feel like a lot of people sometimes they're putting up stuff or they're doing X, Y, and Z, but they don't care how a next man would care. That's not because for you to say cool for someone to say that because he didn't come to the funeral, that's not his dog. When obviously I don't know the situation, but he could be more of his dog than someone that had come to the funeral. Does that make sense? There's better man coming to funerals for flipping oxtail and white rice and that, bro. You're not even coming to... You don't really care. Yeah, you get me? So that's all I can say about that. But I didn't even know, man. To be honest, it's dark.
I like that example as well. I like that example.
Come on, my boy.
You never know. He could have paid for the funeral. He could have...
That's what I'm saying.
You never know.
You get me?
You never know.
It's real, man.
I hear that. I hear that.
But what I wanted, because you hit me up with bare questions, what I wanted to ask you before we even divulge into all of this, is how did you start doing? Like, all right, cool. Nicholas, you're from South. Like, how did you even start doing this, basically?
I mean...
Like, what led you up to start, to want to do a blog page and to start...
Started as a meme page. It was a meme page, UK Laughs. In Lucian, bare stuff's going on. Like, people are dying left, right, and centre. Every summer, someone's dying. It's got to the point where...
UK Laughs and...
No. But this is before...
So why the name UK Laughs?
This is before UK Laughs.
Okay.
Lucian's depressing as hell.
Yeah.
So I needed something to keep me happy, positive. Like, looking at memes every day. I'm now... Every day I'm looking at funny content. I'm posting memes. I'm making other people laugh. I mean... Surround yourself with positivity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though you're in a negative place, you don't have to be negative. So that's where the UK Laughs came from. Started going down the music route. I met a guy called UDN.
Okay,
he was also a page.
That guy. That is the ultimate. That's the first page I've ever heard of.
That's the one. That's
news.
He's the reason why everyone else is hated.
He's
the reason why everyone else is hated. He was
going wild. He was posting everything.
He was a bit mad. Someone would die. He'd be like, "Yeah, this guy got packed." No remorse.
Not even saying that person passed away. Man said he got packed.
Yeah.
Now that's mad.
It's dark, man. It's dark. But content wise, we'd share content. We're covering drill now. We're covering the drill, what's going on in the streets, what's going on in the music industry. That's how I kind of got into the music thing. He kind of took it the other route, where he's focusing on who's doing the most drills. I'm focused on who's doing the most numbers. Like, who's selling the most.
Okay. I see that on your thing sometimes. Because sometimes when I see your snap, I didn't even know that this was going on, weekly sales and... You know what I'm saying? So that's, interesting.
I started finding out about you lot. Finding out about you lot because you lot are doing stuff in the streets. Your next stop's going like you CGM 10-11 next stop's going silver. It's going gold. It's going.
That's when the 10-11 was a 10-11, man. That's what I'm saying.
You guys are keeping up with craziness, but you're still doing well in the music industry as well. Started finding out about AM Skengdo, Lowski, all of these people. Yeah, man. It's a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey.
So, but what I'm trying to say is, so when you know how like when you're young, you want to do this or you want to do that. When you was young, did you didn't think that this is what I'm gonna do? This is gonna be my career path. That's what I'm saying.
No.
So what age did this like start?
You know, it is
basically.
It's not really. UKL isn't my career path. So I've got another brand called Opinionated UK.
Okay. Oh yeah,
That's the positive side. That's where that's me music marketing. I'm covering the sales every day. That's business. That's me talking to the labels, me communicating with the labels, giving advice, being a consultant to the labels, being a consultant to artists. That's more me. You know what I mean? UKL is more the informal side.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
UKL's a hobby.
Yeah.
UKL's a hobby.
No. So what? How did you even come across the man? So you come across the man then when what it was 10? It was 10, 11 days.
Yeah. So remember, Joe's popping off. I'm seeing you guys are talking the mad thing.
I clocked. When it comes to drill, this is why I think that it started with the Brixton youths, yeah?
Okay.
Like the town youths and the 6-7 youths.
The
6-7 youths, they made it go crazy, I think.
They started taking it commercial with Les Lurk and all of that.
And then Harlem Spartans come.
Okay.
They had do you know what I remember? Because I remember this was a wild summer.
Yeah.
And I remember my bedroom, Lowski was his bedroom if it felt. So when my bedroom's calling me.
You told me the story.
When my bedroom's calling me, I'm like to him, yo, there's one you. He's going crazy. Something I don't know, ways from himself, hazards. It's hard. And then he's like to me, who drums? And I'm like, who's drums? He's like, bro, I'm right next to him. And he started telling me, oh, yo, da-da-da-da. And he's like, what? Swear down, man, out feeling man's tune. You get me? So cool. And then the man them, I feel like after their little buzz happened, then the man them came onto the scene.
Was you there when Lowski came to the block when he got the Grove tour? When he came to lick your brethren?
No, I was in jail.
Well, you was in jail.
This is
when was your jail period?
I went so obviously prior. Forget about the other birds. So basically, 2017, man was in jail, and that's when
the start of the come up. Yeah,
yeah, that's when
play for the
Lowski come to the block because you know what's so funny?
Yeah.
Obviously, man's still doing road, whatnot, yeah? One of Lowski's brethren was jugging for man. That's why I'm so mad. I swear down.
What kind of line did you have? You got everyone's
obviously,
working.
Bro, no.
Everyone's working for you. Every juror.
Bro, I just keep it real, innit? It just came to my head. So I remember, you know, it's funny because one of their brethren looks like one of man's brethren. So imagine he was jugging for man on the block. I'm in jail. My Cody, he's on the road. He's got bail. He's obviously jugging. The phone's going on. He's the man Lowski's been trapping, and our Slagans thought he was one of the man them and tried to get him down.
Okay,
you get me?
Yeah.
So it's mad, isn't it?
He's fully lookalike.
Yeah, obviously not twins, but I understand. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, because if I was them, I would have fucking yo, you get me? And they tried to get him down still. Yeah. You get me? But no, I was in jail. I was in jail when them and I remember them times. I was in jail still.
When did you come out?
So cool. I was in jail from 2017 to 2019, innit? But it's funny because when I was in jail, you know, I'm so mad. Because cool, I've gone jail for this mad thing, and basically, the man them Digger and that went jail, yeah, for
the knives and
no, this was before that. They went jail. They was in jail for like a month, and then they bust case for I can't remember what case it was. It was like a GBH or something. Then I remember, man, you know, I'm so mad because these man have it's so mad, yeah, because man's in jail, and obviously. Man's in Scrubs. See Scrubs, yeah? We used to slide through Scrubs to go to like the Slagans block, innit? You get me?
Wait.
The park, innit? Because there's a park, innit? So how can I explain it? So look, Grove, like there's a park. Obviously there's Scrubs the prison and there's big Scrubs the park. And basically you can cut through the park and get into like East Acton. Fly through East Acton, you're in city, you're in Bush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I used to slide through there all the time on the Peds and the 300s, innit? And when the man them used to slide, where I was in the jailhouse, man's on A-wing, and where I was, I could hear the man them.
What?
So I could hear the man used to come, roll out the ped, and I'm like to myself, yo, the man them sliding. I guarantee you, 5 minutes we're gonna hear bare Jakes.
Yeah.
Wow, man's hearing bare Jakes.
What kind of?
You get me?
No, West isn't real. West isn't real still.
And this is time ago. This is 2017 days. This is what I'm saying. Look,
you're in your cell hearing the man them slide.
Yeah, bro, you see, it's funny because every time I hear Digger's tune. Like it's 2K17. 2K17. 016, 017 was wild. I feel like it was wild. Like back in them days, I feel like it's different now. It's a bit more like flames to do things. Back in them days, bare wild things was happening and niggas was getting away with it. I don't understand. Like you get what I'm trying to say. I feel like them times was wild times, innit?
Yeah.
But oh yeah, cool. So the man them has gone jail for or they've obviously they're sliding out these times, and I remember, I was chatting to one of the man and I said, yo, you might be on point. And then my mum's called me and she's like to me, bruv, there's bare Jakes on the block.
Yeah.
Like hella Jakes. So I'm thinking, nah, I need to call the man them. I've called all the man them. I've called Yosh. I've called Scum. I've called Hunch.
Yeah.
I've called Digger.
Yeah.
I've called Sam. Everybody's phone's not going through. I just saw snaps. Obviously, man's got Marty in the candy time.
Yeah.
Man's seeing snaps. So, man is snapping, like, bro, Jakes. It's going crazy.
Yeah.
But those are the times when them man first started rapping, yeah? So, cool. I've left Scrubs. I remember as well, when I was on trial, on the weekend, because our trial was at 3 weeks, on the weekend, I got so basically, I'll give away man's mash, I'll get back the mash off of whoever's holding the mash. So on the weekend, I remember the Westwood, you know when Tim Westwood was doing the crib sessions?
Yeah, yeah.
That Westwood, I'm not gonna lie, that Westwood was legendary.
Yeah.
I was so pissed that I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I remember them times, but cool. So I watched it.
It got taken down, didn't it?
Yeah, it got taken down because it was wild. Some wild stuff was getting said. So I watched it, and then when I got shipped to Bricky, I remember I was in one of my bedroom cells, and like, yeah, man, I was like, bro, have you heard of these 10-11 youths? The next up, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, that's my niggas. I was going crazy.
Yeah.
We had the whole wing going brazy.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Like, them it's mad because 10-11.
That was the takeover.
That was the takeover. 10-11 at them times was the most prominent drill group. But it's mad because bare people ask me, like, Rare, how did it come to CGM? Bare people don't know is that Free my broski splash. Flipping time ago, like basically 10-11 is like man's postcode. So there's W10, W11 in it. That's obviously where man's from, innit, yeah. But CGM was a thing where, so me and Splash, we just like, I don't know, I feel like when you're young, you just make these like mad type of like, you know, like I got bare nicknames. Even I got other nicknames that next bedroom, it's to do with incidents that's happened. Yeah. So certain man will call me certain nicknames. That's nothing to do with people don't even know.
What's the craziest nickname you have?
I can't even divulge.
There's nothing worse than Freddy Krueger. Like how is a man gonna call you Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, man. I feel like if you know man as that, then you know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you call me that, then you actually know, man.
Yeah.
And then the other names is like, you know what I'm saying? So whenever like that's the real. That was the encompass of the start, innit? That's what everybody really knows, man. If you really know, innit?
Yeah.
So cool. The CGM thing, like it's like. I can't even remember why we even made this, yeah, but me and my brother and Rash, yeah, we made CGM, like we made the name, innit? So when all the man, obviously 10-11, it's man them, but me and him was like, yo, this is our little, you get me, we're CGM, innit? And what the first meaning, I know this sounds so bad, but the first meaning stands for, the official ever first meaning of CGM, and all the men can vouch for it, it stood for Chef Gang Militia.
Yeah.
That's the original name for it.
Yeah.
That's what me and Splash, we created that name. And because obviously them times, I can't lie, it was Chefy, innit? So we just called it Chef Gang Militia. And then obviously...
I thought it would have been certified Grove members.
No, that's why it's mad. Bare people don't know that. Because bare people ask me that question. I've never divulged it, but...
It just worked out.
Yeah, I'm dropping gems today. I'm telling you, man, innit? So Chef Gang Militia, that was the first name. And then bare other names came after. So I can't lie. The man even said to me, you created bare acronyms.
Yeah.
You get me? Like... Obviously, we've got road stuff and then we've got positive stuff. So obviously, this was not my first stat, but this is, you get me, Christ guides me, innit? You get me? And I got this, when did I get this? I got this in 2020. So there's a time ago. Flipping Cherish God More. There's other different little, you know what I'm saying? We got bare different acronyms for the thing, innit? But the man them used that name because I can't remember, Digger or Sav called me and said to me that, oh, the Jakes ain't letting man use 10-11. We can't rap under that name. The man then was CBO. Like, and obviously, when we were screaming CGM, obviously, naturally, the man then was screaming as well, innit? Yeah. So, one of them, I think Digger was like to me, Rare, like, can man use, like, I want to use CGM as man's... I said, yeah, you should do that. Yeah. And I remember being in jail and hearing them have dropped their first track,
so you got the CGM copyright.
Come on, man.
You're the copyright holder.
Come on, my guy. Yeah. Bro, it's a joint thing. Me and Splash, because we both created it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think it was something to do with CMG, because we first said that if we ever get a CGM pendant, we'll make it like, you know how Yo got this thing, CMG. Yeah. So I think that's where we kind of... I forgot about them Willet shoots. There's Willet shoots that all call themselves CGM.
Yeah.
You get me? And I'll be honest with you, around them times, we was kind of crack game masters, so we was kind of like, that band that we deserve this, innit? That mean you saying screaming that no more.
That's South. That's all the way in South as well.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, man. It's just mad how, like, 10-11, I'll give it to the man them. They was making bangers. I feel like drill was hard back then. But I feel like now it's...
It felt like everyone made it into 10-11, but not everyone made it into CGM.
Right, what do you mean?
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So, is it loose one?
Okay, I get what you're
I
saying.
never see him.
Oh yeah,
saying
no,
CGM.
cool. Do you know what it is though? Alright, cool. CGM as well is like a powers thing basically. I don't know how to explain it. Like that's the realest actually. Now that I think about it.
Oh yeah, you
Because
did describe
it's not everybody.
Powers,
That's what I'm saying. It's not everybody from Grove. It was more. See how me and Splash created it. It was like a powers thing. Like we're P block. That's our block. You know what I'm saying? Powers. So.
And you lived there, or
Yeah, obviously that's where all the men them like lived, innit? You get me? So basically, everybody that is is part of that whole collective. You're from the P, basically. Majority of that you're from the P, innit? So other youths from the other side of the ends, they wouldn't really. That was just our little thing.
yeah.
You get me?
I
don't know how to explain it.
I like how Scum was like the only one just screaming Goldman.
Yeah.
Like, he was like he turned CGM into like certified Goldman member.
I love Scum. Scum,
it's
it's mad because man will say like, because obviously, like Grove is like it's a like. I think like every area is like this. Every area has like an in-house, or some people just don't like each other. So Goldman is like a lot of stuff goes on in Goldman, isn't it? So you get me, like, and Scum hates it. If I say, "Oh, them Goldman youths," Scum's like to me, bruv.
He holds it close to his
bro.
heart.
He's like, bruv, I beg you, don't say that. Bro, Scum knows.
Does he love the block, or is he?
No,
cool
but
with
obviously
the
he's saying, do you know what it is? It's because man's got niggas that's from Goulburn, but because we attribute Goulburn to them youths. Man just call them Goulburn youths. So Scum will be like, bruv. This is what he says. So be like, I'm the heart of Goulburn.
Yeah.
So man don't say that. He gets angry. He'll be like, bruv, ban that.
Yeah.
You can't be stop attributing.
Because you're giving them the title.
Yeah, you're attributing Goulburn to them,
yeah.
man. Where Goulburn is me.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I am Goulburn.
Yeah.
And I can't lie. Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Would you give it? He's the king of Goulburn.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, Scum is a Goulburn legend.
Yeah.
He's probably, bro, he might be there right now. Who knows? We don't know. Big man thing.
But there's beef on the. Alright, cool. So you're beefing Goulburn. No, there's issues. There's issues with Goulburn. But he's there. He lives there.
No, he don't live there. Obviously, but he was. So wait, alright, cool. It's like, man was brought up there. That's my block. That's his side of the block. But it's everywhere's local to each other, so it's not that deep for man to walk from Powers to go. Does that make sense?
Footsteps away, yeah.
But it's like, remember, all the man them don't live in. You know how it goes. My man's grown up now, innit? So man don't live there no more.
Yeah.
But that's his. It's just like how
he claims that.
So, do you know what it's like? It's like Scum even said this to me one day. It's like, imagine if there was some next youths in the P that man had an angle with, and you was like. And then many niggas started saying, "Oh yeah, man's onto them power suits," but they're talking about them power suits, not this type of power suits. You would take that to offense.
Yeah,
and I was like, "No, I understand, innit?" So that's the dynamics of the thing, innit? But to be honest, bro, Grove is just Grove, innit? Grove is just, man. It's just it's split into bare different sectors, but bro, it's all, we got love for every part. Every part of Grove is every part of Grove, innit? Because Goulburn, I've made a lot of amazing memories. There was a point where. It's funny, yeah, because when I was young, but this is before 10, 11, before CJ, before any of this stuff, the man in power used to be like, "Oh, you're a Goulburn youth now." And I was like, why? They was like, bro, because I was always there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, there's a stage where this part of the block's hot, so man will be chilling there. Like, there was months. My base of domain would be there. I'll wake up in Goulburn like I lived there.
Yeah.
I'll be in a band or I'll be in someone's yard. Like, Goulburn was me. I was there. You get me? Yes. So every part of Grove, man's got history with every part of Grove. Every road in Grove, I can tell you a story or a mad thing that's happened.
Do you know what's mad? Like, cool. So there's a Powers block, there's a Goulburn block, there's a Latimer block. You just get to rotate which block you chill in every day.
Yeah, do you know why I'm so mad? Yeah, because back in the day when I was actually like on the streets, that's how you know how it is, pedal bike days. Nobody was driving pedal bikes. Man will be, like, it's so mad because when I think about this, man might catch 30 man on Grove. They're all on pedal bikes. Yeah, we're chilling in LA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're in Clarendon or something.
That's ZK's hometown. The way Scum is with Goulburn, ZK is with LA.
Yeah. So it's like man will be chilling in Woods, Bear Man Up, or man will be chilling in Bruins, or man will be chilling in Powers, or man will be chilling in Goulburn. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, like, they used every day, yeah? I would say, like, let's say 012. 012, every day, man was chilling in every part of Grove. Yeah. Man will be in Sutton's and Roots. Yeah. In Peabody's estate. Yeah. Man will be in Goulburn, in Trellick. Or Warner and Road Estate. Man will be in Powys, Bruins, Wessex, chilling there. Man will be in Latimer, chilling in them blocks. Like, Wessex, I'm talking about for a hot minute though. Recently. I'm talking about for like a couple hours. So in this, let's say there's 12 hours in a day, man's on road. Man, like 3 hours, man's in the LA section. 3 hours I'm in the Sutton section. 3 hours man's in the Goldman section.
Yeah.
3 hours man's in the Power section.
So that's how everyone knows everyone, because everyone's just rotating.
Yeah, and do you know what it is? From young, do you know what it is? In Grove, there's bare different parks. And I feel like, remember, all of us, even down for people that we don't like, because, and now I realize, there's, like, even down to, like, Bush and High Road, man would always go there. Man will go to, like, you always have a brethren that's from a side that your areas don't like each other now, innit? Yeah. So I had
before tensions got...
Yeah, man's got old school brethren from South. There's people that I still talk to over there. There's people that I still talk to in Bush. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, yeah, man. I
know AJ Tracy's from Latimer as well. Was he?
Is he? I don't think he's from Latimer. He's from Goulburn, isn't it? No.
He claims Latimer with his chest.
No, I'm sure this nigga's from Goulburn, man. Do you know what it is? AJ Tracy is... No, he's another guy. Now I understand why you're saying that.
What's Maidaville?
Maidaville is basically in between High Road and Kilburn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's basically around that way. It's all local, man. It's all local, man. No, I deep as well. Everywhere in London is local.
Yeah.
Big man thing when you actually deep. When I actually deep it, bro, Brixton is around the corner.
London's too
So when it comes down to going to Bricky, it will take man quick to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man will go there, man might be somewhere chilling. You know what I'm saying?
No, thank you for the geography of the block. No, yeah, I can picture the block still. I can picture Powys. I can picture.
You know what it is? Another thing man's gonna do one of these days. Because I'm dibbling dabbling everything. And if you know about strikes, man, know that this movie thing is in my like. Yeah. Oh, you looked at me surprised.
Yeah. I didn't know.
When I said this, I'm going to. My life has been a movie. You see what? My life, when I deep it, has been a movie. Like even till now, even certain men will be like, bro, bro, your life's a movie. Or our life's a movie. Man's been through so much shit. Man is going to make a film. I'm trying to be like 50. I'll be honest. I'm trying to, not even to do with getting called up like him.
Yeah.
I'm talking about to do with power and this and that. All these different programs. Watch. Remember I said this. I'm going to do something like that. And my thing's going to be authentic because not no self-snitching, but there's going to be shit that's happened.
Yeah.
And it's going to be based on real life stuff.
Yeah. So the man will be watching it and they can relate. They can say,
niggas that grew up with me will be like, oh shit, this situation that happened.
Yeah, I like this. Man. I know that's something that the man they've been discussing as well.
This is what I'm saying. Look, you see Digger knows that I'm really on that. And it's funny because before Superstar even came out, he told me about it a time ago.
Yeah.
And I give it to him, man. I can't lie. Big man thing's hard, man.
You ever tried writing a script?
You know, it's so mad because I've spoke about this on my other podcast. I know how to script write, to screenwrite. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff I know how to do. I learned how to do it from primary. So that's another thing. I need to actually take time because I'm focused on so many different things. My plan is to sit down and because I've got a mad story. Like not like how can I explain it? You see how 50's got power. I reckon. I'll be honest with you. I reckon if I put my head down and I write a script and I've got the money to back me up and I make a show. It'll be the best show. It will not. It will not. No disrespect to all of these guys. Blue Story, Top Boy. It will blow all of them out of the park because anybody that's been on road will know this is authentic and it will be. Trust me, it will be hard, and I'm gonna do it, man. But that's a next step in my lifestyle, isn't it?
It seems like Rapman's rocking with you lot right now as well. So you never know. You got the foot in right there.
We're gonna see, we're gonna see. But that's something that I've really I would want to do screenwriting, directing, and acting.
Okay.
You get me? Because I could definitely be a sick actor, and I wouldn't be. You'd be thinking, oh, road you. I would want to act as bare different characters. I've always wanted to play a Jake. I'll be honest with you. Play a police officer like an Andy or something.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You kind of look like an Andy, bro.
No, you've been saying this though. You've been saying this. You know, if I was a Fed, everyone would be in jail. Everyone would be in jail.
Do you know what's funny? That's how I feel sometimes. I swear, if I was a Jake, I'll be.
You know too much in it. You know too much.
It's not even about knowing too much. In Grove, because the way I know Grove. But trust me, man, I'll be I would just know if someone's doing something dodgy.
Yeah.
And I'll just corral them in the back rows quickly.
What's your Fed voice? What's your Fed voice?
Do you know what it is, bro? Bare Feds are sounding like road you, so I would just be moving like, you know what I'm saying?
Everyone's got that. Oh, stop right there.
Hey, come here, mate.
Mate.
I'll be on them.
Hands on the ground.
Literally, man. No, man. But yeah, no, that's something that man's definitely gonna get involved in, man.
Is there any role you wouldn't play?
I wouldn't I was about to say something.
You can't say it. Yeah. I know what you're gonna say, but you can't say it because man will get offended.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I would play I would play majority of roles.
Majority.
90, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
a good save. That's a good save.
I'll play a crackhead. I'll play a Jake. I'll play a Moishu. I'll play a roadie. I reckon I can do everything. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. Because I've got. You know what's funny? Back in the day, yeah, what did I do again? I done a school play and I remember it was year 6. Year 6
you're talking about your year 6 production.
No, yeah, year 6 production. But the majority is, I always remember this because my mum was very proud of me. We done, what's it called? My Fair Lady. Have you ever?
So you swear you done My Fair Lady?
But you know why my mum was very proud of me? Because there's the main character, which is the girl, and there's the professor. I think his name is Professor Higgins or something. I played Professor Higgins.
You was a main character?
Bro, I was the main character. See the lines that we had to learn? Off by heart, but man, learned all, and like, they gave me, you know when like man's young and like, all the parents are clapping like, oh my God, he's gonna be the next. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then from that day I said, nah, man.
You can do more with this,
I can do this, man. Obviously the roles took me, swept me, headlock.
You man got blessed. I got Hairspray for my year 6 production.
Hairs? Oh yeah. What's that? Like
it's the.
That's that show.
It's a movie. It's a movie.
Yeah,
there was a movie on it. The fat girl with the colourful hair. Yeah.
That's what. See, those are the innocent days, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Now, man, just been through the whole life story. But yeah, man.
Hear it, man.
You just got me thinking. You got me thinking about everything that man's gonna accomplish, and with God's grace, all these things man's gonna accomplish, and much more, man. 100%, man.
You're very religious. How do you keep the faith though?
You know what it is, yeah. See me, I've always been religious, but it's like obviously man's doing certain things, whatnot, yeah. But I know what I believe in, so. If someone might think that, you know, I realize there's a saying that we call people like lukewarm Christians. So a Christian that don't really they don't really understand their faith. I can have a debate with a Muslim person, yeah, and I'll spin their head.
They wouldn't expect you to be that.
Yeah, they wouldn't expect, because I'm very. And you
can you quote the Bible off by heart?
Obviously not. Remember, the Bible's a big, like, you know what's funny? I always say this, yeah, because obviously there's Muslims that they know the Quran off, but they can recite off by heart in Arabic, everything. If you look at how small the Quran is compared to the Bible, you know how big the Bible is, bro?
Nah, the Quran's bigger, bro.
It's not. I swear down, this is facts, bro. I swear, the Bible is. Do you know how much there's the Old Testament and the New Testament? I'm sure, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That just the Old Testament, even the Quran is smaller than that.
Oh, yeah,
I swear down, bro. It's a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
You get me? But
right.
I know a lot of stuff from both books. You get me? So trust me, I'm very knowledgeable.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. Do you realize how many similarities there are to Islam and
of course,
Christianity?
It's an Abrahamic religion, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all even though we believe in different things, it's all.
It's actually quite similar until the bit where Jesus dies on the cross. That's where it all gets.
Because look, it's mad. Because look, not even to get into this religious debate. It's funny because I'm due to even I'm in my podcast bag. I'm due to, trust me, my Christian viewers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a.
You got something for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, in the future when this podcast blows, I'm going to. Remember I said this. I'm gonna make a Christian podcast just talking about nothing about religion and talking about God and talking about all of that. But see, Jews. So Jews. Believe.
Hey, don't get yourself cancelled.
No, but I'm just saying the truth. I'm saying that Judaism, Christianity, and Muslim and Islam, they call it Abrahamic religions, isn't it? So it all comes from basically Abraham. If you deep it, you know, because just like, look, let's just say the contradiction between like what Christians and Jews and Muslims believe. Abraham. We all believe in Abraham. He had 2 sons, Isaac and Ishmael. The descendants of the Muslims come from Ishmael. The descendants of the Jews come from Isaac. Yeah. You get me? And obviously with Christian, the main difference between Christians and Muslims is that we believe that Christ is obviously God in the flesh, and they believe that Christ was just a prophet, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? But they believe in all the other prophets. You know what I'm saying?
And Christ is quite important to them as well.
Yeah,
like he's an important prophet.
This is what I always say to people, not even to divulge in this situation. Jesus Christ is arguably the most, like, profound person in the world. Yeah. Someone that has lived on this earth is the most talked about. And I'm not even just talking about the Abrahamic religions. I'm talking about he pops up in
so many,
in Buddhism, in Hinduism.
Yeah.
Bruv, everybody
he definitely existed.
He's there.
Whether he's what we say is, that's where the debate comes.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. His miracles, he definitely done some miracles. Or maybe he was a good trickster.
Nah, man.
No,
bruv,
it can't be a coincidence.
Obviously, if this is what I believe, Christ guides me, CGM, ambassador for Christ, Jesus is Lord. Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm going to say at that.
Amen.
So yeah.
Amen.
You get me?
True.
Come on, man.
Can't challenge a man's faith. You can't challenge a man's faith.
Come on, man. I'm
still.
faithful to the end, man.
No, I hear it.
But yeah, literally, man. But yeah, man.
it,
That's just me, man. This is the story of Lugavelz, man.
I hear it,
Literally,
man.
man.
No,
So what's the next step for UKL? What's
next step? I wanna So my whole thing, my whole ethos, is that the correct thing?
Ethos is like your so it's like ideology, no?
Alright, cool. So my aim is to just grab as much industry power as I can. Like what I do can influence the industry.
Yeah.
So right now, one of the biggest pages on Snap. I think I am the biggest page on Snap.
Is it? See what I'm saying? I didn't even know that.
The sales, access to the sales. You know what I mean? I show the people something that they couldn't have been, that they weren't able to see beforehand. You know what I mean? That also forces artists to perform well because now their sales are out in the public.
True, yeah.
I want to get into playlisting. You know, the playlisting is how people start charting. Like playlisting plays such a key role in charting. That's where a playlist, if you're at the top of a big playlist, it basically guarantees you a spot in the charts because of how many streams you're gonna get from that playlist. So I want to own like a huge playlist. I'm gonna start building my playlist soon. But yeah, man, that's the goal for me, man. Industry power, man.
Yeah, God willing, you'll do that, man.
Yeah, man.
100%. I got faith in you, man. Trust me, man. UKL, big things, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. You always support me as well.
Come on, man. It's love, man.
You always
Obviously, you know
support
what I clocked as well? A lot of people kind of say, I swear a lot of people say you're biased. Like, you're bigging up.
People say I'm biased. Obviously,
Yeah.
you see Digger. I'm from Lucian.
Yeah.
I shouldn't know Digger. I shouldn't have any contact with Digger. Me and Digger shouldn't be as cool as we are.
Yeah.
But he saw my page and he saw me supporting him. And he my bad. But he saw my page, he saw me supporting him, and he reciprocated that, even though he was one of the biggest artists at the time.
Yeah.
I had in Lucian there was other big artists.
But they weren't trying to support your thing.
Even close to my friendship group, but they weren't trying to it's like they felt like if they supported me, they're doing too much for me, you know what I mean? But this guy from West London, Ladbroke Grove, you know what I mean? He somehow found you know what I mean, the will to support me.
Come on, man.
And now look where I am.
See what I'm saying?
So,
I love that, man. This is what I'm saying. It's positivity, man. I want everybody to do well.
Yeah. So if they say I'm biased,
be
because
bougie to
you know what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? I would, me personally, I'll never be. It don't matter where I get to in life. I don't. What's the word? So some people they only rock with someone if they got the same money as them or the same type of clout. But I don't. And that's another thing I address to the roles. Yeah. See, even though I was on a certain caliber of like a youth on the roads, you being on this thing, I don't rate that. Does that make sense? I always say that. I respect someone more because of their heart and how they move than to do with them being on badness. Because I always say that, bro, anyone can be on badness and be quick to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But only certain people are real, genuine. They got respect. You know what I'm saying? They're real niggas. It's hard to find real niggas. It's hard to find real niggas, but it's easy to find road youths.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
I swear down, bro.
I know what you mean. It's a rare trait, man. Loyalty as well. Loyalty is a rare trait.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, man, I'm not hearing it. I'm the realest of the real, and I'll always be thorough, innit? You get me? So, everybody that's fake, just man. Allow it, man.
You hate the fake people.
Yeah, no, obviously, no, it is. But that's the world. That's how the world is. But it's like, sometimes I just have to address it, innit?
No, I hear you.
But what I wanted to ask you as well, look, when it comes down to music, because you asked me about music.
Yeah.
And I didn't even really, because you know what it is? I'm thinking of bare different artists that I think are hard.
Yeah.
But I feel like we'll go into this is a thing for another day. But who do you think is top tier? Who is the guy? Or who's your favorite rapper when it comes down to when I'm saying different
My favorite rapper is Digga D. My favorite rapper is Digga D.
What's that? Drill or rap?
Rap.
Is it?
Yeah, I'd say that's my favorite rapper.
Okay.
Favorite artist in general? I'd probably have to give it to Dave. I'd probably have to give it to Dave. I'd probably have to give it to Dave, innit?
Forgot about that guy.
Forgot about that guy.
I forgot about that guy.
He disappears.
He release music anymore.
Yeah, he disappears. He feels like he puts. But why I have to mark him as one of my favorites? He puts quality over quantity. So we forget about him because he's off on a 3-year hiatus.
He's probably living life, innit?
No, not living life.
You reckon he's going wild in the booth?
I feel like he's getting wild in the booth. He makes his music from scratch. he's on the piano, making the beat from scratch.
You know what's funny? This is what I'm saying. There's bare stuff that I don't really know about. Because now that I think about it, I'm sure I watched maybe was it the Mobiles or something. I remember I was in jail and I see him playing out of it. I was going brazy. He said something brazy. I can't remember, but he was on the piano.
Oh, was it when he was performing Black?
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, no, he went in.
Political still. You got political.
Yeah, no, he went in, man. But with the music thing, there's so many different, like, when I deep it, there's so many different hard artists. I feel like, especially, obviously London has got its own category of youths, but from London, Manny, Liverpool. And you know what it is? Because I'm out of London a lot, yeah? Obviously, my favourite rappers from Liverpool, Still Brickin', my guy, A-Star, my broski, them guys, Brazy Talent, and with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're talking nothing but authenticity. And man know this, innit? And then cool. When it comes down, obviously, Manny youths, I don't know them, but I rock with the guys that I said, like, I listen to them hard. And then London youths, like, I don't really listen to drill no more. Drill, I had my drill stage. Like, I feel like when we was all kind of young and that, but when it comes down to rap, there's bare different hard rappers, bro. I gotta give it to them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously,
like,
you bigged up Kenzo from Manny. Is there anyone else from Manny that you feel like deserves that shout?
Tunde, man.
Tunde.
It's hard. Because you know what it is? That his type of music is I just rock with it.
You're just gonna ignore
anything.
mix.
Anything. You know what it is? I rather listen to trappy music than someone talking mad grease.
Okay.
I'll be honest. That's why. Like so. But you know what it is? It's mad because Kenzo's talking like grease. I can't. But he talks about trap.
Yeah.
It's just like how I would say back in the day when you're listening to man like Nines or Potter, it's making you want to grind and go hard.
Yeah. That's motivational music.
But then you might be listening to CB or something or whatever that talks grease from London. I would even say Digger. Digger talks some grease. Other man, you know what I'm saying? You might be thinking about stepping or or Snap or something, all these guys, isn't it?
Okay, that's interesting you say that. So you think music can influence your mood?
Yeah, bro, definitely. And that's the whole reason why I even wanted to listen to gospel music and that, because I always said that what you listen to is very important on how your characters and So think about it. When I was doing Mad Road, I was listening to Mad Road. Yeah. So the way that I'm trying to go now is, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to listen to, I'm trying to keep that tranquility, that vibe about it, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. That's interesting you say that. The police are they're blaming drill music for the recent spike in violence in London.
Look, this is what I'm gonna, and you know what's funny? That's perfect that because I was gonna even say this. See, drill music, it's like when you compare it to movies. I always said this before. John Wick is, when I watch John Wick, I'm thinking, yo, I can be moving out here, moving brazy with a Mac, all these things. So you can't say that drill, because before drill music or rap music, people are still doing everything that they're doing now. I understand.
I hear it.
Because it obviously it's a platform for people to talk grease, and someone might be like, oh, this guy made a tune, or we need to, it might be a reason, but regardless, that person's going to step anyway because of what's actually happened, that they know that's happened. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I can't, the government can't.
There's a deeper issue there that needs fixing. Yeah.
The government can't blame it on these type of things, man. Big man thing.
I hear you.
Man.
I hear you.
I can't lie, this is an interesting conversation.
I hear you.
You get me? I feel like we need to, definitely, me and you, we're going to do a lot. I can see a lot of great things. We're going to, if you're on it, I say that we do a couple different things. We fly out, we do some content, we do very different stuff. Because everything you do,
we can do something.
I'm going to support you, my brother, man.
We can do some positive content, man.
Come on, man.
We can do some, I was expecting a more darker vibe from you. I was expecting, yeah, man. I was expecting a, you know what I mean? I'm glad you're this mature, been through it, realize it's not worth it, mature, like reformed. I don't know if is that the right?
Yes, reformed
character.
Reformed character that I'll always push the positive narrative before anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I want, regardless of what I've been through or everybody that I don't like, I would rather see someone that I don't like prosper. You know what I'm saying? Than hearing that something bad's happened to them. Honestly, I swear down, because. Yeah. Come on, man. It's all this negativity and talking grease and just wishing on people's downfall. What's the point?
Too much.
You can use your energy to uplift yourself and prosper in life. Why are you going to use your energy to think about, I want that person to take an L or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's how we move. That's how we keep it. Everything tremendous. Everything positive.
That's how it should
prone.
Be.
Every bumper clock there, you get me?
That's how it should be, man.
It's been Lugavelz.
Hey, it's been UKO, man.
Come on, man.
Nah, I like this one, man. I like this
one. Let's get it. Peace.
Peace.